sudden he just turned into a squirrel and disappeared. He was
Well, yep, that would
talking
be
to
our
him.
Quarian.
He was talking to himself, my man said. Pretty much the whole time.
Yeah, happens all the time. Anyone know this guy?
Falcon? He's the
Yes,
guy from
that
the
is-
yeah. He's the guy. He's the guy from the letter that Vern gave me. He's the guy.
I run a humble hunting lodge out here in the woods, mostly for rich nobles who want to try their hand at larger game, pretend to be masculine and all that. But it's not a bad living.
What? You hunt some big game?
Well, depending on the clients, yes.
I've done some hunting in my day. Jakaro puffs out his chest a little bit.
He just kind of looks you up and down, and he doesn't disregard you, but he just doesn't really. He doesn't seem impressed. Nacho, did you? No, he doesn't know your name, but you there, half elf? Did you mention Ethid Vern?
Oh yeah, he. Well, at first I suppose I should introduce myself. I'm something of a big deal. I am Lord Randall Kensington III, and I was given a letter, very important letter from a very interesting man named Vern. I just call him Vern because his first name's kind of weird. His name's Vern, and he gave me a letter telling me about some pretty fancy ingredients that are in his workshop. And at the time, we didn't know where it was, and we were supposed to find you, and you were gonna like show us the way. But I think we kind of stumbled upon it ourselves, and I think you know how that went. So that's why we're here today, I guess.
Seems like a pretty accurate description of what happened.
Yeah, we got into a bit of a scrum there.
We heard. We've been monitoring their position for a while now. Ethan and I go back a ways. Every once in a while would invite me over for some tea. Odd fellow. He just lives by himself in a rundown mansion in the middle of the woods.
Yeah. According to Morty, he once went into a portal, but I mean, I don't think that's physically possible.
Morty nods.
Yeah.
These woods do attract people of the arcane persuasion. I wouldn't be surprised for a person like him to live out here by himself for that long if he was to be talented in the magical ways.
So you got a hunting lodge, huh? That's what.
Yes, that's where we're headed now.
Nice. I can't wait to see it.
After what you guys just pulled back there, it's probably our safest place for a little while.
Have you met our friend Horvath? He's the big one. The other big one, I should say. We got two big ones. Yeah, the half orc here.
Morty looks. He's like, "What? I'm not big."
I'm sure you're big for your people, Morty. You know, for a dwarf, maybe. I don't know. You're like the first one I met, pretty much.
He's like, "I'm tossed to my village."
So, yeah. We are the League of Friends.
Yes, you are, Morty. Yes, you are. Jakaro pats his head.
Morty just kind of chuckles when you say League of Friends. It's just like, yeah, apparently.
Yeah. And then there's Quarion, who, I guess he's looking for berries or something. I don't know.
Does he do that often?
Yeah,
He
he's
kind of does
pretty.
this as he pleases.
He's pretty narrow-minded.
Is that right, boys? Yeah, it's talk shit now. He's not here. All Morty will say is that he seems to really like fire, so best keep an eye open when you get home. Make sure he doesn't show up.
Oh, Mr. Falcon, do you know anything about were rats? Like, they live around here?
Well, aside from few passing through, no, we haven't had too many.
Would
in
you?
this
Are you
area.
like a friend of the were rat?
No, foul creatures. They
Oh, that's
take
cool.
what they want and
That's
kill
cool.
who they want.
Yeah. I totally agree. Check this out. Nacho as Lord Randall Kensington III pulls out Zelene's head, and he's like, check,
Oh my God.
shows him the head. It's pretty and smiles.
He's a hunter, so
Yeah,
Yeah.
I had to make sure he wasn't a friend of theirs.
Can't say that I recognize her, but looks like you guys are hunters in your own right.
Yeah.
Hopefully, she earned that punishment.
Have you ever heard the name Halia Thornton?
In passing, some of the lords who come through mentioned her. Seems to have some sway, at least economically, in the area. Usually lords aren't intimidated by too many people, but she seems to have a couple of them under her thumb.
Oh. Yeah, she's something, all right. Wasn't sure if
I'll say. Morty says.
She seems like she's a big deal in Phandalin, and wasn't sure what to make of her. So
She hasn't been there long, but she's certainly making waves. Even we're feeling that up here, middle of nowhere.
Morty will look up and be like, "How so?"
Well, usually we don't get too many lords coming through here complaining about owing merchants and owing favors. Usually they come here to forget those things, so it's odd that I would even hear much about her.
Is he talking about Kensington? Or did you
I think he's saying I think Falcon is saying that she's a merchant, right? But she has lords that work under her or something.
Oh.
So I think yeah. So
I see.
I'm trying to fish for information about how big of a deal, how big of a
And
deal.
he thinks it's odd as well.
Yeah. So
I see.
So someone with that amount of persuasion is probably dangerous. But
All the persuasion.
I don't tend to get entwined with those sorts of dealings myself. Hence the hunting lodge in the
it'd be a
middle
shame
of
if
the
something happened to
enchanted
her,
forest.
right?
Well, Morty looks at the group and he's like, "Well, at least we got her on our good side, at least for now." And then he pats the horse and says, "These are actually his."
Jeez, Morty. Yeah.
Tricaro whispers to Morty, "Are we one of her lords now too?"
Morty will.
Morty shrugs and he's like, "Will that be such a bad thing?" And gives him a wink.
Morvat says, "I've always been a lord."
Yeah, Morty giving all the information away.
Hey, man.
No, that was private. It was just me and Morty, like, whispering to each other.
Maybe.
No, I think he said it out loud, and it's okay. It's okay.
Lord Kensington.
Yes. That would be me, of course, naturally.
I know, we're here protecting you.
Yep.
Oh, wait, we got Falcon's Lodge.
I'm something of an adventurer, so. I seek danger.
So as you guys are walking, here and there through the woods, you'll sometimes catch a glimpse of a person dressed in like hunting gear with a longbow and a cloak, kind of moving through the woods. Every once in a while, Falcon will make like a little gesture to him and an acknowledgement, and then he'll kind of fade back into the woods. It seems like they're kind of communicating just positions and things like that as you guys are moving. And closer you get, the more you see of them, and then eventually they kind of form in with you guys, and you enter a clearing and see a series of structures. All along the outside is a 10-foot high barricade of wood, and along the tops of the barricade are some orc heads on pikes.
Nice.
Some of them half orcs, some of them orcs. He brings you across a small river and into the main entrance there. Inside you see a large building that you would take to be the lodge. To your left as you enter, there's so like the more kind of like a small barracks at the north side of the building, a small barracks for his hunters, his people that work with him here. This is the main lodge itself, where he entertains the nobles and guests. You see off to the right as you're entering a stable house. Some of the men offer to take the horses from you and get them set up in the stable. And
How many people are here?
there's like 5 others. There's Falcon and 5 others, like 6 total.
Plus the ranger who was like,
Yeah.
okay.
And then beyond the stables, you see a series of small pens with just some smaller livestock in it, so like sheep and goats, a couple pigs, that sort of thing. And then
Nice little setup you got here.
What is this thing?
what thing? That thing?
Yeah.
That's a good question.
Is that an outhouse?
Fire pit.
Maybe.
Outhouse.
I think that's what it is, because it looks like the backside's like on the outside of the fence. Just falls out outside the fence.
Just stick your ass out the fence.
Yeah. That's a good way in, though.
Let's see. I feel like there was a key somewhere that said this sort of stuff.
I was just curious.
Oh, it's in the back here. Yep, you're right. It is a privy
I knew it.
built into the wall. Interesting location. Makes sense.
Someone of nacho size could sneak through.
Yeah, somebody that could burrow. All right, so he shows you into the main lodge after the horses are taken care of, and he says, "Make yourselves at home." So the main hall is just kind of made up of dining area, another kind of bigger area with just kind of general living area, so like seating and fireplace and places
Is that
to
here?
hang out. Yep. There's a tower attached to the backside, which is made out of stone. And then he shows you upstairs and shows you into like the larger
Upper level main of lodge.
So the upper level, you can see there's like a balcony kind of going around the main living area. So you're kind of looking down onto the main living area there.
Fancy.
And then he shows
This guy's got a fucking stronghold.
Do we need I got a thing for Falcon if we need one.
bottle of wine?
Oh, it means a token.
Oh.
Nice.
Yeah.
McCree?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll bring Falcon over here.
Oh, is that where we are?
Yeah.
So he shows you into the room with the fireplace, and he says, "This is the one that he's in right now." Says you guys can stay here for the night, and then he kind of goes off, or for as long as you guys would like.
Okay.
And then he just kind of, as he's passing by, he says, "This one is my room here, next door."
Okay. Before he goes, Morty will pull out the displacer pelts, and he'll say, "Have you encountered many of these?"
He says, "Not in a long time. You've harvested these recently, I see.
He'll nod and say, "Aye."
Interesting.
So
No, the displacer
said-
beasts haven't been in this forest for a long time. Typically, the blink dogs keep them away. But things have been strange lately, so I suppose it's not too surprising that different manner of beasts are trying to make their way back here."
Morty will nod and say, "You're a
Where would they have come from?
no." Well, Morty wants to know. He's like, "You're a talented hunter. You have an idea what I could do with these, or if they could be sold at a high price or something?"
Well, yes, if you find the right buyer. Um, the pelt does have magical properties, I'm told. I'm not, versed in utilizing them in any way, but
Morty
perhaps
will
you can
perk up
find
and
someone.
be like, "Oh, magical properties." He's like, he'll look to the boys and say, "We saw that in action."
Yes, I've heard tales of working these pelts into something useful. Beyond that, I haven't seen it happen, but
Should
He'll
hold on to
nod.
those, Morty.
Yeah, he'll nod and say, "Oi, well, all right, that's fair enough." And he'll put them away. Thanks for the tip.
yeah, if I have anybody coming through that may be interested, I can send them in your direction. Where do you guys lay your heads normally?
And he'll just kind of look around and be like, I mean, wherever the wind takes us, tonight it's here. I mean, tomorrow, who knows?"
All right, well, I'll keep my ears open, but it seems like it might be a little difficult to get in touch with you if I need you.
So he said, "Yeah, might be able to find some Fandalen. Who knows?"
How are things down in the bustling suburb?
They say, "Last we know, we may have heard a dragon flying into town. So, who knows?"
A dragon,
You
you
have
say?
any-
He's
He'll not say,
become
"Oh yeah, big fucker." They
It's
say,
been
"Not like that
following
one."
us this whole time. You
he's
haven't seen
bold
the
enough
dragon in the
to
woods?
attack a town? I've seen it flying overhead, but so far he just seems to be hunting, taking, smaller, isolated prey. But if you're saying he actually made a move against the town itself, that he's becoming more bold.
Or they'll say, "Fucker ate one of our horses."
Yeah, well, he will do that. If you leave them unguarded, that is wont to happen.
Hey, Falcon. Have you ever thought about going after this dragon?
I think that's every hunter's dream, isn't it?
Well, of course.
I think you probably want maybe a larger crew than I have, and I would say you'd probably want to learn as much as you can about his lair. Typically, that's the only place you'll find him where he won't be willing to just fly away if he feels like he's losing.
Really?
Do you know where the dragon lives? Like where his lair is?
as far as my men can tell, just from what we've been watching him and the general directions he takes in his hunting paths, somewhere down in the mountains to the south. There's an old keep up there that used to be owned by the orcs. Now the same orcs are down here with the half orcs and causing mischief. If I had to guess, there's not many reasons they would just up and leave their own stronghold, so might be a good place to look first.
Morty nods.
Well, do get in touch if you ever decide to go on a hunt for the dragon. I would love to join you.
I don't know that me and my men would be risking our lives like that anytime soon.
Jakaro is quickly unimpressed with Falcon.
Ooh.
Moriel, before he leaves, will also say, so what happened over at Vern's place? You know anything about that?
Yes, the half orcs. Shortly after Vern left, they came snooping around. I thought they were just gonna pass through. For the most part, they've just been kind of aimlessly searching these woods. Can't say for what, but as time went on, we started noticing they're starting to set up camp. Several locations throughout the forest. Most of them are strong magical locations, or holy places, depending on who you talk to.
Moriel said they're performing dark rituals. We
Yes.
we knew a bit about them actually.
That,
Yeah, is there a lot of lightning storms involved with their campsites?
seems to be. They spend their nights performing rituals, typically involving sacrifices.
We prevented one of them already, right, boys?
That's right.
So good on you.
We also stopped a messenger right outside. He'll look around. He's like, a place here, not too far.
Oh, anything interesting?
There's giants in the midst, and they're trying to empower their god with the giant's heart or something. He'll look to the boys and like make a hand motion. You guys remember?
Sounds about right.
Something like that.
Well, did we get that? Who's a messenger? Did we get his message off?
Yeah, we
of
have a
him?
scroll.
Ooh.
I mean, if you actually want to show the guy.
Show the guy. Show the
It's
guy.
up-
I mean, I
up
just
to
wanted to
you.
give. I just wanted to give him the gist, but if you want to show him, go for it. I don't care.
I mean, I just.
Who's got it?
I don't know.
Someone has.
Clarion's got it.
Might be me because I.
Oh, we don't have it.
It's probably me though because I looted that guy. So I'll just say I have, and there you go.
But you-
More pull it out and be like, here, here's the deets. Give him the scroll.
Well,
You do want to give it? Okay.
I just want to show him. I don't want to give it to him for good. Just
Yeah. But you let him read it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Ooh. Well, that's disturbing on several accounts. Well, I've learned a little bit about them. Well, we haven't had giants in these parts for a long time as well, but there are there are some ancient giant dwellings in the Star Metal Hills, but we haven't seen them in a long time in these parts. So I don't know where they found these, but seems from what we're seeing that they're calling all different folk to their cause, promises of power and freedom for the most part. I think that's how they got the orcs to start being friendly with them once again. It's been decades, if not centuries, since they last were working together. But, I may be able to help a little bit with this information. I've learned some of the players in their groups, so this this Granick fellow they mention here. He's the one that's set up shop in Ethid's house.
Is that
Uh,
right?
From what this says, though, it seems like they're a little bit on shaky relations. From what I could tell, they do have great respect for him. Perhaps he's somewhat of an elder among them, but if this letter is correct, it sounds like they've moved on from his teachings and maybe a little bit of a rift there. I know for a while the tower to the west has been shrouded in some mystery and danger, but seems like perhaps there's one of their leaders there as well. They refer to him as Mesco here. I haven't heard the name, but seems he's the one that has the information as far as how their rituals work. The only other thing I can say is they talk of these harbingers of Talos here. Sounds like that's what they're aiming for with their rituals, and from what I've seen, a few of the orcs and half-orcs that we've slain have been a little bit off, a little bit harder to kill, a little bit stronger, a little bit wilder. I don't know if any of that has to do with it, but all of them did bear large scars on their chest.
Ah,
Talos.
see. So they might have been empowered by their dark god through this ritual, perhaps.
Perhaps, I think sounds like Mesco is the one that gave them the information, but he seems, from this account, to be holed up in his tower, unwilling to move. But if they're going to bestow these powers upon giants, that could be some trouble as well.
They were talking about doing it to the dragon.
Yeah, that would be even bigger trouble. That's interesting, though. It makes it almost seem like they had a deal with the dragon before this all started. Perhaps they're the ones that talked the dragon into usurping the hold of the orcs.
That could be it. Something in it from both of them. If it's like that, then.
Yes. Dragons tend to be pretty independent. They don't tend to work well with others, but if it's going to be to benefit to themselves, they will use others. I don't know. They're quite temperamental beasts as well, especially the white ones. Whether or not this one in particular would be interested in this power they're offering is hard to say.
So
But he's already causing enough trouble without it, so would be something I'd be concerned about.
I have a question about the tower, Mr. Falcon. It's the one to the west you're referring to that's currently occupied by the half-orc Mesco. Is that?
Yeah, the light tower.
Yeah.
The light tower.
What's the significance of that tower? Like, say hypothetically you were paid to clear it out. Like, why would someone want to control that tower? Like, what's the benefit to that?
Well, it's been run down for years, but I guess the only thing I could think of is could be used as a safe port for smugglers or slavers if they were trying to bypass.
Well,
the city, Neverwinter.
interesting. Well, that's it's good information to know.
People have been too afraid to go near it for a long time now, so.
Well, we'll certainly be checking out that place.
Morning, nods.
Who was in Vern's house?
Granick is the
Granick.
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 I'd really Dracardo itches his arm. We should go check out Vern's house.
Yeah. It's like
Getting a little itchy.
yeah, we should do that. Like if we were gonna go take out this Granick fella, would you be coming with us, Falcon? I mean, you seem like you handle yourself pretty well. I mean, you got plenty of fellas here. Maybe you and you spare like 3 of your fellas, and we pound this one out like a bunch of men, a bunch of hard men just
There'll
pounding
be a-
things out.
Be a cup of tea in the end in it for you.
Yeah, I mean, we got you that
Yes.
bottle of wine. Do we gotta get some points there, man? What do you say, Falcon?
What time is it? Is it nighttime? Is it daytime?
It is like getting closer to midday by the time he brought you
Nope.
back.
Yeah, it was morning when he got us.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
You did long rest.
Yeah, we
before.
did the long rest. That's
Yeah.
right. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, he says, well, it would make our lives a lot easier. Most of the heads you see on the wall there are followers of his that either come too close or threatened us in some other way.
Yeah. Eventually, they're gonna be coming for you.
Mario say we cut down about 4 or 5 of them before we saw you this morning. Last night we cut them down.
No need to flex, Morty.
Mario just shrugs. I'm just saying. He's like, we're same side. We kill orcs too. And he looks hard and says, no offense.
Untaken.
Yes, well, as you can tell, the half orcs tend to be a bit stronger than the orcs themselves. Their worship of Talos have given them powers. They shapeshift, mostly beasts. Majority of them tend to take on the form of a boar.
Oh.
It's sometimes elk, other larger woodland creatures, but it's made finding them a bit trickier than I would hope.
We know where they are.
Mario look around and
wanna-
say, yeah, we know where they are, and of course you do, but that would explain all the damn balls around Vern's house.
Yes, the odd part is they do seem to have some sway over the natural boars as well. So even when you think that it's not a half orc in disguise, sometimes they still attack.
Yeah, we saw that.
I think if we planned it right, we might be able to catch them off guard. What is it you
Right,
need
kamikaze.
with
Run right in.
Vern's place?
Well, like I said earlier, there's some fancy ingredients inside the house that we would.
He invited us over for some tea. He left us a note.
Yeah.
invited us over.
Well, yeah,
Oh,
tea.
My men and I, we don't work for free, so unless you have some more of that wine on you, might be a small fee.
How much are we talking here?
I'd say about 50 gold per man.
Per man.
Wait, why don't you give us 50 gold?
Well, with Jacaro,
And we'll take
calm,
care of the problem without you.
calm down, Mr. Jacaro.
He looks back at Genzigan.
We'll
This
do
guy's
it.
a fraud. He's afraid of dragons. He doesn't want to go after the orcs.
Well,
Ah,
can we? Maybe we should huddle up. Band meeting.
Quick sidebar.
Yeah, sidebar.
Wow.
All right, huddle up.
Hello.
He's just like whatever and starts drinking the bottle of wine and just like sits back in a chair while you guys.
All right, huddle up, boys. What do we got? Kensington,
Okay,
what's the play?
um,
This guy's a buffoon.
First, we need a money check. Horvath, how we looking? How's
About
our bank?
money check.
Yeah.
I pull up the general ledger. Well, we're doing pretty good. We got 619 gold, 96 silver,
Okay.
and 450 copper.
So maybe we could ask for like a discount, you think? Maybe like a
No.
so if
Give
he
him
says
pay.
50
We do
per
not negotiate
guy.
with terrorists.
That's a lot.
Yeah, 50
Yeah,
per
no,
guy.
I'm not paying a dime.
What if we you don't want to
Not even a little bit.
you just
He
want
should be
to
paying us to be ridding his woods
All
of the
right.
problem.
All right, I know Chikaro's vote. Morty, what are you thinking?
I mean, I don't really want to pay for soldiers either.
Okay, Morty's a no. That's okay, Horvath. What you thinking? We got 2 no's.
Mm,
Horvath's the one with the
And hold on,
charisma. So
Chikaro chimes in again, and he's friends with Vern, and Vern wasn't that cool either.
Vern wasn't that
Morty,
cool.
are you still a no? This man just your man crush just got talked down upon.
Maury's like, come on now, Vern's cool. This guy's I don't know about this guy, but Vern's cool.
I mean, he is helping us. He's fine, but he's not as cool as you think.
Yeah, he's giving us a place to sleep at least.
I'm
Horvath,
talking about Vern.
Horvath would say to the group, we'll give them 19 up front and the other 131 when they return with us. Job successfully well done.
100.
And well, you know,
No.
Wait.
No.
What?
I don't
I don't
want to
know
spend
what-
that much gold.
I don't know what any of that means. Okay. I don't know what any of that means.
We should save our gold for weapons and armor when we
All right.
get somewhere to spend it.
All right, so we'll ask him for the wine back because he's
He's already drinking it.
No, yeah, not.
That fact.
Okay, Nacho will return to Falcon and speak to him. All right. So we won't be paying you any money, Mr. Falcon, and we but we're kind of thinking. We'll tell you what we're thinking here.
Chikaro leaves the room.
If your woods, right? Okay, let me tell you something here, Falcon. Your woods are currently infested with these orcs and half orcs, and it would be a really big deal for you if they were to go away, right? Because they're just gonna keep closing and creeping a little closer every day, and so how about you help us get rid of these orcs and you pay us like 20 gold. Like, I think that's a pretty hot deal.
Roll of persuasion.
Oh God.
Do it.
Do I have good
Give
persuasion?
guidance.
Actually, yeah, it is. Okay.
You're somewhat charismatic, I think.
Yeah.
Nice,
Okay.
nice.
You're pretty charismatic.
Yeah, same as me.
He just kind of, well, you do bring up some good points, Lord Kensington. He kind of chuckles and he says, well, you can't blame me for trying. I usually do get some foolish nobles coming through here, and I get one turning up in the middle of an orcish invasion, and thought maybe I'd get a little money out of them. But I see that you guys can handle yourselves in a fight, and I appreciate your offer to help us. So far, they haven't come too close, and we've been able to kind of set some boundaries with them, but it would be nice to not have them in our woods, fouling things up. So, tell you what, I'll leave it up to my men whether or not they want to come with you. I'll join you. More so in deference to Vern than you yourselves, but And then, if things go well, you guys have free reign of use of the hunting lodge if you ever need it.
Score.
This arrangement sounds agreeable. Nacho looks at the fellas and,
Mori gives a big old thumbs up. and a
Okay,
smile.
yes, we agree to this arrangement.
All right. All right. Shall you talk to my men, or do you want me to?
Nacho walks up to
You should give him a rally speech.
yeah. Yeah, I'll talk to your fellas there. And looks at Horvath, because he's gonna need Horvath with him, and Morty. Need Horvath and Morty. And where did Drakaro go? Well,
It's in the outhouse.
yeah, so I'll need
Taking
we will speak to your fine gentleman of the woods,
All right.
your woodsman.
I'll warn you, most of them, well, they're not cowards, but definitely more interested in self-preservation than anything else. So, best of luck. But I don't think I'd have any better luck than you would. So, have at them.
All right.
They're all up in the lodge up here.
Okay, so let me just find a door here. I assume this is a door. You fellas
That's a window.
You coming,
That would
fellas?
put you up
Why don't
pretty
you
good
lead the
here.
way, gentlemen? So look, Nacho assumes Horvath's following him.
Down the stairs, Morty. Oh, other
Horvath,
way.
I'm gonna need you stand next to me when I'm talking to these guys.
There you
I need you to look tough. All right, do your thing where you look tough.
I'll teleport you over here.
And Morty, I need you to guide me in the right direction.
The stairs you're on, Morty, go out right here.
You got that? You got that, Morty?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So these are stairs, huh? Were we
Or
upstairs?
read a map, bro.
We were upstairs, I think.
We were upstairs, and now you're on the base level.
Amazing. Okay,
Drakaro exits the bathroom.
that's where he was. All that displacer meat.
Hey, boys! How'd it go up there?
Went
You better
good.
not have given him a dime.
We did not. So the arrangement is, Falcon is for sure gonna help us. But we gotta try to convince. I'm gonna try to talk to his men and try to convince them to help out.
Good man, Kensington.
Yeah.
I'm glad you didn't give in to his
Okay.
demanding
So
money of us.
are they?
Yeah, where are they?
Are these
Where are we
guys
going?
humans? What are these?
Oh, they're rangers.
They're in here. They're a mixed bag.
Okay.
So like there's one that looks like maybe a half elf. There's one's actually a very short. He's a gnome.
Are there any seats?
Yeah, so this is there's not a lot. Mostly it's just like their cots. They each have like their own like little area. So there's like cots and there's like one or two seats around as well.
All right, Drakaro's gonna find a seat next to one of the other rangers and just kind of like nod at him, like, "What's up?" And then look back at Kensington
So I'm just gonna assume they're in
as
here.
if he's gonna address the crowd. Yeah,
Okay.
and Drakaro's gonna listen
Yeah.
as if he's part of the rangers.
Gentlemen.
Mori taps him on the shoulder and says, "Good luck."
And I tap the guy next to me real quick and say, "Yo, listen up, pay attention."
Gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? My name is Lord Randall Kensington the Third, and I have a very important mission for you. Let me tell you. So, as you probably know, there are many half orcs and orcs roaming these woods. They are up to absolutely no good, terrorizing your lands. And you know what? It's time to put up a stand, and we're here to help with that. Your leader, Mr. Falcon, has agreed to help. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to this little this cabin in the woods, and we are going to take out the problem, the half orcs and the orcs that are, I'm pretty sure they're summoning like really bad guys that you don't want unleashed on your woods. And I would really appreciate it if you were to help. This is a totally voluntary mission. So, I mean, if you guys don't want to help, that's fine. But, the more of you that do help us, the more successful, we'll probably be. Nacho winks.
Here, here.
And Drakara whispers to the guy that he's sitting next to and goes, "He may look small, but he gets really mad and violent when people don't listen." And then just looks back at Lord Kensington.
Nacho smiles.
All right, roll a persuasion check.
Okay. And I assume when Maury touched me, he gave me a little guidance there?
Little guidance.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Need it big.
Okay, yeah. Where is
Plus
that?
4?
1d4, right?
Yep. Plus D4. Come on, big money.
Okay, so
That'll do.
16.
Okay.
Well, let's see. Let's see what the judge says.
See what they roll.
So let's see. Give me a D6.
Okay. Come on.
Big
Show me 6.
roll.
Show me 6. Oh my god. Oh.
Ah.
Oh no.
Did we get one?
We got one guy.
So everybody is just kind of not impressed by your lordship,
Oh.
and we're just kind of muttering to each other that they've been doing pretty good taking care of themselves so far. And then a little halfling hobbit jumps up onto his cot and says, "I'll go with ya."
Oh, Jesus. We got this
Oh,
wrong.
that's the spirit, fella. What's your name?
Good question. Hold on.
Is it Frodo?
Oh.
So Drakara stands up and goes, "We got one smart one in here," and looks at the guy he's sitting next to and gives him a glare,
Oh yeah, can so
like an intimidation glare.
well, I mean Horvath was
Like, are you sure?
Horvath was supposed to be Intimidator.
I'm just saying, I've been working on the guy next to me this whole time.
He's been working them.
All right, so sorry, I missed that part. I was looking up a name. So what are you trying to do with him? You're trying to like.
Well, so I said
nudge-
like I
nudge him.
pointed to the other guy and I was like, "Oh, this guy's smart." And I look at the guy next to me and was like, "You sure you don't want to join us?"
So this is the
All right.
I guess that's the
How
halfling.
are you trying to like persuade him, or are you trying to?
I did. Well, I also told him that that Lord Kensington gets really violent at people that don't apply to his requests. However, I
Okay.
worded that.
So
So I was
you-
dropping subtle hints that this guy's like.
of
you know,
intimidation. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess it's up to you, whichever one you. If you want
Uh,
it to be more of an
would it be-
intimidation
yeah,
or like a persuasion.
I think it would be more persuasion because it's like passive.
Yeah.
They're both -1 for me anyway, so it doesn't matter. You got 7 anyway.
All right. He just kind of just shakes his head and he's like,
Then
Yes.
Drakaro stands up and walks back over to stand with Kensington instead of sitting next to this guy and goes, just looks at him like, it's your loss.
Horvath reaches into his bag, pulls out the that old special dagger, and says, "Yeah, whoever comes with can have this dagger when they return."
Ooh, spicy.
Drakaro raises his hand.
um,
Horvath looks at Drakaro. This does not apply to you.
roll a persuasion with advantage.
Persuasion with advantage. Coming in. Big money.
Nice.
Get the nat 20.
One of the humans' eyes kind of light up when he sees that, and he says, "I reckon I could help you out as well." And the others are all
Brilliant.
just not interested in.
Nice. You got a
In the
group.
Drakaro says, and you call yourself Rangers, and walks out of the room.
So combative.
Yeah. I don't like guys that don't want to fight. Cool.
Well, all right.
All right. So we got all the last names they're giving me are just thing you guys are gonna make fun of, so I'm not gonna use it.
Welcome to the league, fellas.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're not exactly in a
Lord
position to make
Kensington, do
fun
you want to
of
give
last
these guys nicknames?
shit on the League of Friends.
Yeah.
All right, I got you. I'll get you their names, and then you can give me if you want to give them a nickname from there.
Oh, yeah, okay. We'll give them nicknames based on their names.
Yeah.
Hobo Bidet.
Okay, we got Toby
There we go. It's Toby. There we go. Cool.
and Bad Eye.
Now I just feel like
We'll
I
just
should
call
give you
him
like the
Toby.
weirdest one. Bad
Yeah,
Eye.
give us the word.
That's his full name. Oh, okay, that was
Yeah.
the two. Okay.
So that's just Toby.
So that's just Toby. Okay, got it.
Yeah, this is just the weirdest one that came up on the list. So.
Conburst.
He's
Starburst. Toby and
He's
Starburst.
Okay.
just Madonna. He no last name for him.
All right.
All right.
Note of them.
Toby and Starburst, two very brave men.
He goes, the
Well,
name's
1.5.
Tobo.
You will be going by Toby from now on. Gotta move on.
Yes. This one's very small.
Is he smaller than Morty? Probably not a
He-
stout, but is he shorter than Morty?
Yes. So
Aw.
he's a halfling. So he's like bigger than the gnomes you guys were dealing with, like a little bit like broader built and a little bit taller than a gnome. But he's like 3 feet tall.
Oh, jeez. Why don't you sit with this one out, buddy?
Like 3 or 3.
Yes, Toby, you will be
Well, then-
riding on Horvat's horse. In behind him.
You can just like throw him.
Yeah. So,
I prefer to travel by foot.
you want to go by foot? Okay, I mean, well, I was just, trying to. All right.
Lord Kensington, I'm following your lead, man. I'm just,
Okay.
you know.
Yeah. Well, we're making group decisions here. All right. Where are you going, Drakaro?
Democracy.
Don't go sulk.
I'm
No
just,
sulking.
I'm anxious. I'm getting itchy.
Well, it's I suppose
tea.
it's almost time for appetizers. That time of day. Appetizers and dinner time.
You guys are coming out of the barracks and you see Falcon's just kind of standing in the doorway to the lodge. Just with like a smirk on his face, because don't mind me, just curious which of the boys decided to come. Willing to bet Tobo's back there somewhere.
Oh yeah, we got Toby and Starburst.
Ah, that one's a little bit of a surprise.
Yeah.
What'd you promise him?
He's going to get a genuine orc dagger.
Orthrod
Yeah.
dagger. Yep.
Yeah. What's his last name?
Yep.
Orthrod?
Orthrod, something like that.
Othrod?
Othrod.
Othrod.
So he's very excited about that. We see a little excitement in his eyes.
You see him kind of nod his head. He's like, that makes sense.
Jercaro asked about Toby. Says, this one's got some spunk, isn't he? For a little guy.
Stout in body, stout in heart. That's for sure. Never shies away from a fight.
I like him
Especially if he's, thinks he's doing good in the process.
Good doer. We like that.
I'm gonna like this little Toby guy.
Actually, we're down a man today, so we're actually holding auditions for now. I'm just
Jercaro sticks his head back into the barracks and says, "Toby, you're with me. We're back shield. Let's go."
He's like packing up his pack right now, getting ready. And he's like, "Be there in a minute."
Yeah. All right. I'm taking this guy under my wing. I like his spunk.
So they take a couple minutes
His
to kind of like get their weapons and their packs ready, and then they meet you in the main hall with Falcon. And Falcon says, "Well, I guess we should think about how we're going about this. I can give you some information on what we've seen so far. As you know, we've been scouting them pretty heavily to make sure they're not moving towards us and make sure they're not going to cause any trouble. But they seem most active at night, or that's when they're doing their rituals. That's when they're most concentrated at the mansion. So, I suppose if we're looking to get in and get out, then perhaps a daytime approach. Although I usually tend to prefer working at night, but if we can reduce the number that we're going to run into, the better chances we have. Other than that, there tends to be usually, several boars around the mansion, as you guys saw. Some of them are just boars, and the others are half orcs, but the numbers are greatly reduced during the day. It's hard to tell which ones are which until you really get in there. Every so often, I see some blights moving about the premises as well. So, small shrub-like creatures. Yeah. Typically, they are protectors of the forest, but something that Granek's done is he seems to control them now. I don't know where they're coming from or how many there are, but every once in a while we see them shifting through the bushes around the outside.
Well, my good man Morty here had some ideas for some maneuvers we could do, but apparently he is occupied with something. This makes this terribly awkward. So you said, did you say we should probably do this at night or
Daytime.
Daytime. Okay, I'm sorry. Daytime. Daytime sounds good, so we can all see. You have a good field of view.
We have time
what's
to
going on.
make it there. You think? Do we have time to make it there? If we leave now?
Like noon, midday.
Yeah. If
We're
we head
not
out,
obviously not too far, right?
right? If we head out now, we'd probably be able to make it there and get
Before
what
they
we
start
need
the
and
ritual.
can get out. Hopefully, Granick himself is the maybe the big X factor here. Um, he's we haven't really seen him come and go, and when he does, he loses us pretty easily. So knowing his location is probably the hardest part, whether or not he'll be there during the day.
Falcon, you leave that to me.
What are you gonna do, Jakaro?
I can track him.
Oh,
I can
okay.
take him.
Nice. Okay.
Just
Just don't let him hit you.
this guy seems like he's full of excuses. Like can't do this, can't do that. Like I gotcha.
Look, he's on our side, okay, Jakaro? Just give him a break. We need him.
Give him a
We needed him
break.
to take some hits. All right. Okay.
Alright,
Yes.
so
You know.
as you guys are doing this planning, you kind of survey your two newest recruits, and you notice the human is dressed very similarly to Falcon, so a little bit of armor, but definitely stuff that he can move around easily, and longbow.
Oh, he's a ranger. Oh, that's right, he's a ranger.
He's got a short sword at his side. Seems to be kind of ready for maybe more of a distance hunter than anything else. Tobo has no bow on him, but he has armed himself with multiple daggers across various places on his body, and a couple of rapiers.
All right. Looks like you gentlemen got yourself some weapons.
Those are some cute daggers you got there, Toby. You know how to use them?
We'll find out soon enough.
Drakaro casts Goodberry in his hand. And hands Toby 3 Goodberries and says, hold on to these, buddy.
We got like a fucking man crush going on here, Jakaro.
No, I'm more of
I
a,
think
I
it's
look at
more of a
myself
big
as
brother.
like a mentor.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a mentor figure, yeah.
It's a charity or something.
Yeah, well, I think Drakaro is impressed that the halfling is the only one eager to go on this mission when everyone else either stayed behind
know.
or was like, oh, you could pay me to
He
come with you.
could,
This guy, I like him.
You know,
He's Drakaro's kind of
he
guy.
could be an infiltrator. You don't know.
That's true. Could be.
He will not be deceived.
Mr.
Like that.
Falcon, would you recommend we travel by horseback or on foot?
Well, I would say horseback to get us there before nightfall, and then as we near the mansion, I would say leaving the horses in a secure location, moving forward more stealthily on foot.
That'll work. Do
I
you
take back what I said about you, Falcon. That's an excellent plan. Well thought out.
do you guys have your own horses, or we can double up on some of ours?
We should have enough for ourselves.
Toby can ride with me. No big deal.
Okay. Sounds good. All right, these are your woods, so whenever you're ready, suppose you should do the lead.
All right. So he brings you back, and he actually brings you back a different way from where you left last time. So you guys came in from the northern side of the mansion, right? He brings you up from the
West.
western side of the map here.
East. Is that Eevee? Is that Quarion?
Yeah, I just put him away.
Yeah,
Put him away.
Trash it.
Right. Where's Toby? Here's Toby.
Morty, what are you doing over there?
Morty.
You're
And
not
here at all.
where's
Bring
the
him over.
guy? The night. Okay, this is Starburst.
Starburst.
Yeah.
Arbor. So he
Alright.
brings you along the path, but not on the path. So you guys are kind of in the woods a little bit above where you guys, you guys are coming in from right here.
Oh, I like that even better.
Sneaking in.
And as you guys get closer, you notice that you only see like one or two of the boars. Kind of walking around the outside. They're just kind of sitting there. Now that you guys are there and it's daylight, you see multiple kind of like overgrown, not gardens, but just plants, but they're definitely bearing a lot of pumpkins in those bushes there.
Pumpkins.
And you are now kind of seeing the building from a different angle. So you see that there's a main stairway heading up to like a large double door. So this is the intended main entrance as opposed to where you guys were last night. It looks like you were looking in at like the servants' entrance into the kitchen.
All right. So
As you approach now in the daylight too, you just like get a better sense of like how dilapidated and run down this is. It's very hard to believe that anyone like actually lived here.
And this is supposed to be Vern's house?
Yep.
I bet he's like a million years old. So this is like,
He's a simple man.
yeah.
Simple man.
Not as cool as Morty
So,
thinks
fellas.
It's like a hoarder in the woods.
So okay. So the situation is, these guys have seen most of our faces, right? But they probably haven't seen old Toby, Starburst. I mean, I don't know. Have they seen you before, Falcon, Mr. Falcon? Have they seen you before?
None that have lived to talk about it.
Okay. So I'm thinking, Toby, you're like a badass, right? So what if you went
I think so.
and you like knocked on the front door, right? And you were like, I lost my dog. You're looking for your lost dog. And you see who answers. And they're probably going to yell at you and tell you to get the hell. They're going to be like, get the hell out of here. And, then, you tell us what you saw. How would this
Did you
plan?
guys see Morty's edition?
Oh, okay. He wants
Yeah,
to
that
That
was
cast
would
part of
might
his
silence.
throw
game
a
plan.
wrench in that plan.
Okay. So he's gonna cast silence. Cast silence on.
Well, this is what he was. This is part
Yeah.
of the
Well, I
plan
was hoping.
before
Yeah, that's why I
rematch.
was saying he had like a plan, which is
Yeah, I know. But his scenario was more like Big Baddie was out here and we were
Yeah.
gonna like ambush him. He's
Well,
not even here, so he's probably
Falcon.
gonna die.
That's what Falcon was saying earlier about he's not sure if he'll even be home.
Right.
So that's why I was
So,
thinking we could send
new plan.
Toby in
Yeah.
as like,
A
a
courier?
sacrificial. Yeah, courier, not a sacrificial lamb, a courier.
Yeah, of course not. This is my guy.
Braskin Jr. over here. He'll go knock on the front door and
Yeah.
Do it.
Like, what do you?
You know Raskin?
Well,
I will.
that.
Hold on. Yeah.
That. Hey, what do you think about? What are you thinking, Horvath? What are you thinking over there?
I
I
think
like it.
we. Well,
He likes it.
yeah, no,
Okay.
have him go up there and hold on. So Jakara will look in his backpack and pull out. I don't even know.
I mean, are we expecting all bad guys in this lodge, or
They let us walk away, so they aren't like bloodthirsty, narrow-minded. They're gonna 100% kill us. They're not. I assume they're not gonna kill him. They're
Yeah.
just gonna tell him to go away. But you know,
I mean, I could
I'm
hide.
saying, do we have?
I could hide in the bush next to the door, and then when they open it, use the Mace of Terror and scare them back into the building.
currently, we're hidden right now, right? But as soon as we exit these trees, we don't know if there's windows that they can like see through. They might look out the
Very
window
true. It
and
is
see
daytime.
you. Yeah.
Daytime.
I mean,
We need a cloak of invisibility.
yeah.
You guys can see the windows from there. I can give you more information about what you guys are seeing. The windows are a little bit hard to see through, but as far as you can tell, you don't see much movement happening inside.
All right. How about Drakara would suggest that Nacho
Yeah.
click on his boots and see if he could do a solo recon mission like real quick of like take a peek inside, all stealthy while we're all hiding. Report back, and I definitely like the idea of Toby going up, but we got to give him like an item. Like I can give him the book that I have, but anything
Yeah.
that just be like I'm here to, like if anyone answers like, "Oh, I'm to deliver this to Vern," and then we can like ambush or something. But that's what I have in my mind.
So like, what would his excuse be for?
Just a delivery, like I'm here, like an Amazon delivery. Yeah,
UPS.
someone paid me to deliver this to the
What
person that lives
item?
here.
Would you have any junk
So
items
that's what
that
I'm
we?
saying. I only have good items, I think, but I'm willing to use it as a decoy.
I mean, Nacho has the.
We'll get it back.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
I have a book.
Nacho has
Book
the
of Nomi
wand
Guard.
of it was like pyro kinetic wand or whatever. Remember that from the gnome?
Yeah.
Pyrotechnics or something.
Yeah,
I
it
could give
just-
him
It's like
the.
fireworks. Yeah.
I could give him the jar of pickled flesh.
I mean, that seems like a pretty hot item. I don't know if you want to.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
know. I'm just saying. How about the jar of 2 mimic spines? I got mimic spines. I don't know. Or the magic book that I got. Does anyone else?
I mean,
have
I got
any
actual
other,
junk, like the
Jim?
thing I was telling you about.
Alright.
Wand of
Anyway,
pyrotechnics.
But do you want to go do a little recon mission and see if you can see inside without being seen?
Sure.
Do you want to skip
So
that?
I'll go
Let's go right to the
this
delivery.
way. Yeah, because I
Is
can
the
do
fog
message.
of war covering windows or no? Can you see windows on the outside?
we can see one.
Yeah, there's a few.
On the side
maybe,
that we're
yeah.
not on. Yeah, I'm Nacho. I'll tell you where Nacho plans on sneaking. Is this the pointer? Yeah, Nacho is gonna sneak, like, maybe around here, and look in the windows. If there's windows over here, he can't see there's windows over there, but because these bushes, so that could be a little
Alright.
risky.
Can you see what I drew?
Yeah, where those?
All right, so the individual lines are windows that you guys can see.
Okay.
The over the stairway and the entranceway, there's like an overhang with a balcony above it. So that's what I drew there. So there's like a second story to the mansion, and over the entranceway is like a covered area that's kind of open on the sides, or at least open on the northern side. And then there's a balcony up above. And then the northern side of the house, there's like where I drew the 3 lines, it's kind of circular shaped, so it's a little bit like a tower. Behind that, where you guys were looking in last night, it's actually only 1 storied. So instead of the second story, there's a roof there. So there's like a lower roof on the northern side.
Okay.
Just to kind of give you a better description, give you a little bit more options.
All right. So yeah, probably still creep in that direction. Okay, so if I was to creep over there, would I roll for stealth before or after I would do that now, maybe? Or
Yep.
okay. And I assume if Morty was here, he would guide me probably because he's a fantastic gentleman.
He's a really good guy.
Morty in the chat.
All right, I don't really need it, but
Smack him on the
thanks, Morty. I know you would
I
have
would
given the guidance.
I would assume that he guided you, so I would
Yeah.
take it.
Okay, so Nacho creeps in this way. Ooh, I keep moving my map. Okay, so he's kind of like, so there's a window right here ish. It's not just kind of like he's looking in.
Peeks in.
Yeah, sorry, it's doing that thing where it won't show me your movements. So I have to reload every time. Okay, you're looking in that window there.
Yeah. So nothing.
So it opens up to a larger room. Looks like kind of like the main living quarters of the first floor. So, let's see. It's kind of broken down, but you see, is that right? That can't be right. Hold on. All right, I guess that's right. So you see this area is kind of filled with like tables and really old, falling apart books. There's some odd instruments that you don't recognize. It looks like some sort of kind of workshop, but it looks like it hasn't been touched in like decades. Most of the furniture has been kind of pushed off to the side of the room. In the middle of the room, you see painted on the floor a like 10-foot wide symbol of 3 lightning bolts joined at the tips,
Very suspicious.
which you recognize is the symbol of Talos, having seen it multiple times now. And then in there, you see a half orc. He's doing an odd kind of like shamanistic dance around the circle while he's eating handfuls of like entrails of a dead animal.
Yeah.
And around the room, you see a couple small, like, well, a couple of the things that kind of ambushed you guys the first night you guys were in the woods, the small, like, twig creatures.
Ooh.
None of them appear to have noticed you at this point.
Okay, so we've seen one of these guys. Trying to think of what to put as a token here. So what is he like? Around, oh, that's huge. Somewhere around there or something.
Yeah, he's making like a, like tool. He's kind of going around that red circle that I just drew, which is the symbol on the floor.
Okay.
So he's kind of like moving slowly, but he doesn't seem to be really focused on what's going on around him. He's like chanting and in the zone.
Okay. What's that tree?
This is one of the
twig
those
creatures.
twig people,
Oh, okay.
The twig people. Another twig
and they're
people.
just standing there like eerily motionless.
If this wasn't Vern's house, Drakkar would throw some fire bombs in there.
Yeah.
Accordion would have already lit it on fire. You'd
Yeah,
run the whole
so
place down.
you take a quick count of them, and there is about 12 of the little twig things.
Okay. Nacho very, very quietly uses message cantrip to inform the group what he's seen. He messages Tricaro specifically, tells him what he's seen through the window. That there's, you said 12 twig people?
Yep.
12 twig people, and looks like one half orc. Only seen one room so far. End message. And then I think you're able to
All right.
reply, so you can reply back to me.
Yeah, Dracar will say, copy. Go to the next quadrant.
Okay. So should I go around the back, is what you're saying? Or should I go towards the front?
That was my suggestion. I don't know. Up to you.
Okay.
I'd go to the back, around the side.
I can
be
do
very
I can do
sneaky,
a
though.
full canvas of the
Yeah, I would.
house here.
If you can do a perimeter check without being seen by any animals that might be walking around the perimeter, you gotta be careful of that.
Yeah. Okay, now
I
Nacho's
will
got
tell the group,
yeah.
but I will relay to the rest of our group that there's an orc doing a ritual with 12 twig people. Watch.
Nacho's got a trick up his sleeve in case he gets caught, but yeah.
Cool.
So, okay, Nacho.
Dracaro also dons his Talos necklace, just in case.
Nacho is going to continue his. He's going to go this direction. So he's going to go towards.
Okay.
This way. And do I do another stealth check for that, or or am I still stealthy?
Yeah, give me one more.
Okay, nice.
All right.
Okay. Let's see what's
So you
behind
make it
door,
around.
door number 2.
Yeah, as you make it around the corner, you do see a boar just kind of sitting there. He's just kind of idly eating grass, not really paying much attention.
Okay.
He's faced sort of away from you.
Nice.
And he doesn't seem to notice you.
Hopefully, it's a real boar. Yeah, so I'm peeking in this window here.
This southern room, like the southeastern room.
Yeah.
All right. So you look in there. I unfogged it, but I don't know if I actually said what's going on in there. Again, it's of course kind of torn apart, but you're looking through there and you see that there's kind of like every piece of furniture in this room. So it almost seems like an apartment. So it has its own fireplace. There's a bed. There's like a dining room. There's a small like cook area. Other than that, everything just kind of seems to be smashed up and useless. And you don't see anyone or anything else in that room.
Okay, no bad guys. Nice. So again, I guess the last window is the one to the right of the doorway, because there's no other windows around the eastern side, right? So I guess I'm just gonna...
There's the one window on the eastern side that I think Horvath actually looked.
Yeah, that one.
The night
okay,
before.
so I don't know what's in there for like right now, so I might have to go peek in there.
Yeah, just keep going.
There's one more. There's one more on the western side that you kind of walked by, just south of the main entrance.
Oh, by the door. Yeah.
By the door. Yeah, I was gonna. Yeah, I should have started with that one. I guess we'll look in.
Just see if there's a window on the backside, and if there's not, then you can.
Window. Well, these
doesn't
aren't
look
windows.
Like there might be a window.
These little.
Yeah, that.
I figured these little white things were.
Yeah, but I don't see
Windows.
any on the backside of the like on
Like,
the
what's the-
eastern side of the
Oh,
back
the
of the
eastern
house.
side. Oh, well, this is a window right here. That's the one
Yeah,
Horvath looked in
but I'm saying that it doesn't look like
Yeah.
there's windows in that middle room.
in this one. Yeah.
Right.
From what the rest of your party reported to you last night, there wasn't any. So Quarian actually traveled down
Yeah.
all the way
Okay.
to the
So
southern side
come
of the
back to the
building.
front side.
So he did.
Okay. So
Yeah,
I'll go back
check
to
that
the.
front one and then come back,
Okay.
and we'll decide on something.
Nacho. Army crawls underneath the windows.
All right. So you
Over
get back
here.
to that room, just south of the main entranceway, and you look in. You can't see a ton because immediately in front of you is like a spiral staircase going up to the second floor. But off to the sides, you see that the room looks like, again, extremely dilapidated, but it looks like a library. So it's just like floor to ceiling bookshelves on either side.
Okay. Okay. Nacho sneaks back to the woods. I'll
I
do
guess
a
I could probably take that off.
I'll do a
That was-
stealth just for funsies. Okay.
There you go.
All right, fellas. Looks like they're doing some kind of satanic ritual in there. Probably gonna put a stop to that. I didn't see the big bad, but you know, he still could potentially be in there.
Did were the windows locked or unlocked?
Did not check.
Come on, Nacho, you call yourself a thief? You don't even check the window?
I'm not here to YOLO inside a window and potentially get jumped by 12 guys. So that's not happening. This is strictly a scouting mission.
I mean, if you
What's the
wanted
plan?
to say that the empty rooms you attempted to open the windows, you could.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, I didn't.
You did.
Well,
All right, what's the plan, Kensington? I vote the Toby thing, and then we ambush as soon as they open the door. Or shortly
okay. So
thereafter.
as soon as the door
That's my
cracks,
vote.
are we saying as soon as the door cracks, Morty does his silence thing? Is that what's going on? He's
Yeah, I was gonna. Well, I was in my head. I was gonna ready my bow, and then shoot whoever answered the door, and then we all kind of storm. If we want to take like positions like around, like and like storm it, or if we want to, I don't know how you want to do this. Or do you want to really slow roll it and see how they respond to Toby?
Send Toby in. Send
so,
Toby in.
okay. We're sending Toby. Toby.
I'll give you one more piece of information that I probably should have already. While you were at the southeastern room looking in, there wasn't anything in that room, but you could hear voices and noises coming from the room above it. And when you looked in the room and looked at the ceiling, it looked like there was kind of a collapsed portion of the ceiling that entered into the room above it.
Oh, so this is like a Fallout situation where it's like the floor
then-
is just so happens to go and it's like a ramp. I got you.
Yeah,
So-
you can see like a little outline on the map in that room. That's like above that is where the ceiling is missing.
I think the fog of war's still on that southern room.
Oh, is it? Sorry, the
Yeah.
room was. That's my bad.
No, it's all right.
There you go.
Okay.
In the corner, there's. I
Um,
was like, why is that room
So-
a different color?
So there is
In
a
the
way up to the
northern-
second floor, apparently, fellas. Forgot to tell you about
is
that.
my question
Well, you
is,
also saw a staircase in the library, so there's another
Yeah.
Yeah.
way to play.
from our point of view, does it look to Drakaro as if he could climb the northern like onto the deck you said was on the second floor?
Yeah, it's not that high up. There's like pillars supporting it, so you think you could probably get up there.
Hmm.
It wouldn't be easy. They're like smooth columns, but you could probably, with enough time or with a good enough roll, you could probably get up there.
There.
Strength and athletics.
We.
Dexterity.
Yeah. I guess we
Yeah,
could.
so I was just saying Dracaro's willing to storm the top and kind of like meet in the middle type thing if you guys kind of I don't know. What do we want to do? That's
Uh. Well. We could use Toby
we could
as like
go
a
in as a group,
distraction, and
yeah.
while Toby's distracting them at the front door, we could.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if you guys are as stealthy as I am, so sneaking up to like windows and stuff might be a bit trouble for a full group of us. But if we had
Yeah.
a distraction, I think a distraction's where it's at. I'm looking
Okay.
at you, Toby.
Yeah.
What's your plan when they do enter to the door? Answer the door. That's Toby asking.
Yeah.
Tobo asking.
Well, that's a very good question, Toby. Very, very good question. Probably the best question I've ever heard.
Yeah.
I'm gonna answer it for you. Well, I hadn't thought about it.
All right, Dracaro steps up and says, "We storm the castle. That's the plan.
We're just storming.
Let's do it." Yeah.
Okay.
We're just going out the main front door.
I think we have Toby knock on the door politely. If they open the door,
Kick it in.
then we like if we hypothetically, I'm not moving, but if we were to like position ourselves like in strategic places, we could like, you know what I mean?
Sure. Do we do
Yep.
Morty's silence thing, or do we not do it? Because we
Well-
didn't see the guy that he wanted to
Well, I
use
think
silence
Morty
on.
was. Yeah, I don't really know what silence does, but what it could do is whoever answers the door would not be able to alert anyone else in the building that there are intruders, so that could help in that way. And then we might be able to
So-
go room to room as like a special ops unit, just clearing room and room.
You want
together as a
okay? So
big
what you want to
mob.
do is a SWAT style breach.
Yes,
Okay.
that's Dracaro's vote.
Okay.
Which starts with Toby just
Okay.
knocking on the door very
So
innocently.
to answer your question, Toby, we're gonna have your back. So what's gonna happen is you're gonna go to the front door, and as soon as they open it, we're gonna just maul them.
All right.
Yeah,
the
but
best
Toby, you
plan
gotta give him a
ever.
good line too, like knock knock,
Yeah, you know how to.
Who's
you know how
there?
to.
and then you say like League of Friends, and they're gonna look confused, and then
Oh,
Drakara
man.
will shoot him in the head.
Man. Are you a charmer, Toby?
Have my ways with
Smooth
the women.
Okay.
That boy.
Well, just imagine whoever answers the door is the like hottest woman you've ever seen, and you're trying to get her to dance with you. You know what I mean? And
It's gonna be tough with a bunch of half orcs and orcs hanging around. And no offense, Horvath.
Not
No.
taken.
look, big role
Toby,
here
just
for
go
you.
up there. Tell them you have a delivery for Vern, and that's all you gotta do. They will look confused, and we're gonna storm.
All
And
right,
we're all gonna fight them.
ready, break.
And break.
So Drakaro will Drakaro's gonna take a knee behind this thing and draw his bow and have it zeroed in on the doorway as Toby approaches.
Should
Does anyone want to get you want to get closer?
I think
Nacho
Nacho
and one
will
other
try to
gotta get in that doorway.
sneak up. Nacho will do another stealth.
Falcon, you
And
want to go with Lord Kensington and flank the other side of the door?
is
He says, "I think I'm better served here with you," and he pulls out his longbow.
yeah, you
Alright, then he looks at Starburst. Oh, Starburst has a bow too.
So not
Morty,
Joel.
cast your silence. That'll give us more
So
time.
so like for everyone's information on the silence spell,
Yeah, what is that?
it creates like a 20-foot cube or sphere. I can't remember which one. Where no sound can enter or exit.
Nice.
So say he puts silence on the door and then Toby knocks on the door,
It wouldn't.
nobody's gonna hear that.
Yeah.
Ah. So after once the door is open, maybe.
So if you wanted to like silence the door, kick it in, and barge in, nobody's gonna hear that.
Mm.
Oh, actually, how about this?
I like that.
Wait, so when you said can you just maybe go into more depth about this sphere that it creates? Is it have height? Is it a doorway specific, or is it like he just can cast it in this like cone
It
that goes?
is a 20-foot radius sphere, so 40 feet across.
Does it go up?
Yeah, it would go 20 feet. It depends where you centered it, but it'll go 20 feet up.
Okay.
Oh, so if you did that, we could kick in the door, and I can like climb around, and no one would hear. Like me climbing and stuff, or kicking
Yeah.
in windows, or all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Let's go with it.
Yeah. So have him
Well,
cast
you-
it like, yeah. So could he how also like does he have to see the center point of this? Like, so could it go in the house, his radius? Or does it like have to be where he can see at the moment? How does that work?
Good question.
Does he cast the center point and then it goes out from there?
Let's just presume it's the doorway, the
Yeah.
immediate doorway.
Says a point you choose within range. It does not say he has to be able to see it.
Right. So he could do it in the doorway, and then it
So-
would make a circle around the doorway, is what we're saying. Like half in the house, half outside,
Yeah.
that type of thing.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, however big it is.
That would be a
Yeah.
20-foot. No. That's a 25-foot radius.
Okay.
So
Sorry,
shrink it up a little bit.
I went 1, 2, 1, 2.
Yeah, that's fine.
Four squares. 20 feet. Right? Each square is 5 feet.
So that would be a 20-foot
Boom.
radius
Okay.
sphere.
Boom.
That's centered directly on the door.
Right. All right. I would suggest that Morty. Well, at this point, if this is going to be our tactic, group, do we want to go in the front door, or do we want to do a window? Any of the other windows? If this is the case, we can kind of pick any entrance
Yeah, we
to breach.
We could put the cone of silence on a window and then break the window and it'd be silent.
That whole room would be silenced. Like we could go right into the ritual room and just really have at it. We could go in that back room. We could go in the front door, and
Yeah.
even though that's the one we don't know what's on the other side, we
Yeah.
know what the other rooms are. We could go in this window and go up the spiral staircase if we, made the cone.
We just
fit
gotta
in
worry
there a
about
little
getting
bit.
stuck in any choke points.
Jump out the window, bro. There's bushes below. And then
Aim for the bushes.
Aim for the bushes.
What's all this talk about going in?
Yeah, you bet.
Finally.
Oh, my head
Or
is
do you have
killing
any?
me.
I know. Have you been listening?
A little bit. What's going on now?
Well, then you haven't been listening. Because I was gonna say.
It's been sounding like
Dude.
you're debating going inside when you should just
Yeah,
use
but-
the door as a
well, it's
choke
where?
point.
Choke point. Choke point.
Yeah, but maybe you want. Yeah. So you think the door is the best entrance to storm, opposed to a window? I
Get
guess
him
that's
outside.
where we're at now.
Just bait him outside. and use
Toby,
the
you
You
door
want
as
to
a
bait
choke
them
point.
outside.
Yeah.
Tell Toby to go knock on the door.
But what I was saying is I could cast silence as a ritual and not use a spell slot.
What does that? What does that do?
It just
Same
takes 10
thing?
minutes to set up. That's all.
All right. Well, you should have been doing that while we're making.
Yeah,
it.
you were.
That's
You were
fine.
working on that silence ritual while we were debating.
Yeah,
And I
no,
can-
that's
And I
fine.
can always move it
Decide
if
where
it
you want to put it.
if something's wrong with it. I can always move it, and then that'll cost a spell slot.
All right, let's just go in the front door. Let's do what we were talking about, the front door. Cast silence and we'll kick it in. And no one will know what's going on.
Sure, do it.
Oh, so we're not even gonna knock. We're just gonna kick it in.
Yeah, let's just all go. Like the
Okay.
whole group, just SWAT style with the silence. We'll see what happens.
I assume Horvath will do the
If
kicking.
we need to retreat, we retreat. But I think we're good to go. We just storm the castle. That's Dracaro's.
Just remember,
vote.
when you're inside of it, we can't speak to each other.
That's fine.
So
Get out of it.
just make sure we're on the same page before we go in there. And you can't cast spells inside of it that require verbal components.
Ooh,
No spells.
it's fine.
How do
Dracaro walks walks towards the house.
All right. So did we cast silence, Morty?
Sure, yeah.
As a ritual, so he
Alright.
still has all his spells.
So you guys are walking up as a party to the front door.
we walk it?
I'm gonna. I think we're gonna run up. Like I don't want
gotta
anyone to
run.
know
Right
we're
on.
coming.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys
Let's get up on it.
dash out of the woods, kick
Yeah.
in the front
Woods.
door.
Corvette, me and you
Silent.
want to shoulder it together?
Yeah, right. If I charge through the door, I'll get a bonus action as soon as we're in.
So
you
the
look-
double doors open up easily. They were not locked in any way. To just an entrance hall that is empty. There's a staircase ahead of you on your left. A doorway beyond that into the kitchen, into the dining room that Horvath saw last night, and a doorway on the northern side that is open into a circular room that looks like a it's like like a parlor. That's the word I
Okay.
was looking for. So just like armchairs, broken furniture, like a wine cabinet that's fallen apart. That is what you see, and you see no movement or anything else.
Well, I was just gonna say, Dracaro, when he walks in, he's looking around and he's doing a lot of hand movements, like I'm gonna pointing upstairs. So we can't talk. So he's just
Okay.
doing a lot of commando hand motions that don't make any sense.
And actually, there is on the southern door that thing that you guys see there. That's a door that's broken open, and you see a couple
Can I
steps
peek?
leading down into a courtyard, but you can't
Ooh.
see much from the main entrance. You can't really see much.
All right, Dracaro walks over to the edge of that and looks.
Okay, so you look in there.
Yeah.
You're still technically in the silence right there.
Yes.
You see a well in the center of the courtyard, and growing out of it is this huge, like gnarled, entangled tree with like black bark and no leaves whatsoever. Looks pretty ominous. Otherwise, it's just kind of in a courtyard that has open air to the sky above the tree. You can see windows on the second story above you, looking down into the courtyard. And then there's a couple doorways on the far side. A couple of them have. Sorry, I should do that while I'm describing it. A couple of them are closed, and then you can see the one directly across is broken open, similar to the one that you're looking at right now.
It's a crazy ritual room.
So is this on the same
courtyard's
level
a
as
little
us?
bit tricky because
This
it
is the
is
same
kind of
level as us?
multi-level. So it's like there's two steps descending into the courtyard. You can see that
Okay.
like marked on the
Yeah, okay.
on the
I
map.
was just curious, like, yeah, when you said look down, it made me feel like we're like elevated. I was like
Y-
trying to figure out how do we get to the ritual room. It doesn't, but that makes sense if it's
So we
yeah,
want to
Yeah,
go
the
upstairs,
ritual
though,
across the
right?
courtyard to get in there. Okay.
from his description, you would think that straight across would probably be the ritual room. I just took the fog of war off the second story, so you can see kind of where the courtyard is
Okay.
above the tree.
Yeah. All right.
You can see that there's
Drakaro
a
is going to motion to the group that he's going to go upstairs, like with his hands, like I'm going up
Which, oh shit, I can't ask
the
him which
stair
way
right
he's
here.
going, because there's the, oh crap.
Well, I'm just saying. I mean, you could see me. I'm right here.
Yeah, but there's like the sneaky way up. I think,
There's a sneaky way up.
yeah.
Sneaky.
You'd have to get into the library, which is connected
Oh,
to the
that one.
ritual
Yeah.
room.
Yeah. There's no room. That you'd have to go through the window there. Yeah. I'm going up the stairs, and I'm gonna do it like sneakily, as best I can, I guess, and just kind of peek up to see if I can see anything on the second level before I like run up to the second level. If
Okay.
that makes sense.
Yeah, so you get, you're like 5 or
Cautiously
6.
climbing the stairs. Yeah.
Yeah, you're like 5 or 6 stairs from the top, and then you can actually start seeing above the floor, right, around you, because it's kind of entering
Yeah.
into a hallway
And
above you.
and if I'm out of the silence, I'm gonna listen for any footsteps or voices.
Yeah, so
Like
you get
in the immediate room, at
you
least.
get halfway up the staircase, and an odd sensation it kind of washes over you. All of a sudden, you start recognizing the background noise again. So like the birds outside, and
Yeah.
and as you kind of readjust yourself to those noises that you didn't quite realize you were missing, you hear some voices. They're pretty muffled, but you can tell there's some voices coming from the south.
From the south. Okay.
And then so you're entering, and there's kind of an L-shaped hallway up here. You're like halfway up the stairs, so you're just kind of looking at like ankle height around this hallway. Let me see. I don't believe there's anything too remarkable in this room.
I just don't want to be seen yet. That's all I really care about. Or heard.
Let's see. Oh, I may have missed something. All right. So as you're standing there, you make a perception check.
Perception. 17.
All right. You're standing there, and you notice you kind of stop just in time. So the stair you're on right now, you're half on the stair, and half on the one below it. It seems very weak, and you feel like the staircase is starting to lose a little bit of its integrity as you go up.
How many steps am I till the top?
You have like 5 or 6 more steps before you hit the end. You're like just over halfway up the staircase.
And
And you
Drakara
don't-
would want to.
Draw his bow.
I would go up it, but I would try to take only skip 1 or 2 steps at a time and try to make only get to the top in only another 1 or 2 steps as quickly and as gingerly as possible.
Okay. So as you do this, roll for me a dexterity saving throw. But you can roll with advantage.
Hold on, that was the wrong one. Disregard that low roll. All right, 12 and 22.
There you go. So sensing that the staircase was weakened, you kind of 2 at a time, 3 at a time up the last few steps, it does collapse. The one step that you take in that section does collapse after you've pushed off, but you're able to
Whew.
kind of get your other foot up to the top of the staircase before it goes through.
That was a close one, I would think to myself. Drakara would think to himself. And then
Alright,
kind of look
Drakara is
around. Yeah, I'm up.
upstairs. So
I'll
you see
wait.
there's some windows.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
ahead.
There's some windows on the northern side that look out onto the roof above the section that you guys saw from the outside. Some windows looking down in the courtyard. The upper portion of the fireplace that is down in the dining room. And then there are above the main entrance, you see like 2 dilapidated glass doors that exit onto the balcony that you guys saw from the outside. Otherwise, the rest of the doors are closed. What's everybody else doing?
Yeah, I was just gonna say I'm gonna let my other boys have some fun.
I'm just trying to figure out what these things are. So what is it? What's this right here?
Wait, where is Drakara?
Steps.
He's
Where are you
upstairs.
on the
These
map?
I'm
are
right above you, like literally right above you.
Yeah, he
Oh.
went to the upper level. off to
Morty
the-
would just stand outside the silence and wait for anything that might approach, and then try to run back through it. Maybe.
Got it. Got it.
on the first floor.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he'd try to whisper that to anybody around him. That's his plan, so they know too.
Okay. Nacho, what you were pointing at was it's just like a broken open doorway. That's what the thing is that's drawn.
And there's steps.
And there's
we
2
already
steps
said.
down into a courtyard with that tree that I was
Okay.
describing.
And
On
is
the
this a
far
doorway
side,
here?
Yep. That's a doorway. If you had to guess, it's into that empty room that you were looking
Yeah.
into.
But we have no way of knowing that those stairs that Drakara just went up are busted.
Well, you
No,
saw
you-
him go up, kind of pause halfway, and then you saw him like dart up the rest of the way, and you saw one of the steps sort of crumble underneath him as he did that.
Okay. So
You didn't hear anything.
yeah, is he still? Is he looking? Okay, so he's. I can't even.
You can't see me anymore.
Yeah. So. Yeah, not yeah.
And you can't.
Oh,
yeah,
I
you can't
can't
hear
hear.
anything because you're
I
still
Toby
in
should
the
totally
thing.
be with me, by the way. Why is Toby not with me?
Oh my god.
Would you have?
Yes, I would have
signaled for
wanted Toby with
to
me the
follow?
whole time. Yeah, I would have grabbed his hand and and dragged him with me.
All right,
Or
Toby.
I would have definitely told him to follow me. And then
Toby,
with
Toby
that whole
sees
foot
you-
thing, I would have grabbed his hand and then did all my jumps with him.
Toby like shakes off your hand, and then you just see him like nimbly go up each step very quickly, putting barely any weight on each step, and the steps like barely creak underneath him.
Yeah, Drakaro nods in approval, like, huh, all right.
Yeah.
Knew I liked
So
this guy. All right, so Toby's with me.
so the stairs are busted.
He rolled a 26 on his
Nice,
on his
Toby.
check, just so you know.
I don't want to know that. I just want to assume
You just
badass.
see him. Yeah.
So we know the
And he
stairs
has
are busted, right?
You saw
One
that they
stair,
didn't look too
yeah.
stable as they went up.
So Horvath would probably have a hard time getting up there, right? Because he's kind of a large guy.
I think I'll be staying
Well-
on the first floor.
Yeah.
Drakaro was definitely suggesting that we split up, was what he was inferring when he said, I'm going upstairs. Like, well,
Okay. All right. Is Morty able to move his silence? Was that a thing?
He could
It
break
costs him a spell to move
concentration
it.
and then recast it.
Oh, but you have to use a
Yeah.
slot to do it. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So. I guess we'll Go through the courtyard. All right. Nacho's just gonna go stealth and go through the courtyard.
Go win stealth. 3.
All right, roll your stealth check. Fine.
And he's gonna try to get to here. This is a door, right?
It's a door.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. So you enter the courtyard. You hear now that you've entered the sound again, right? So you hear the sounds again, and you hear the same sounds you were hearing from the southern side. As you approach, they get louder. As you enter the dilapidated ruin on the southeast corner, they get even louder. It sounds like they're directly above you, from what you can tell in the hole in the ceiling.
Okay.
Mm.
So, Nacho would like to motion to the group there, but I don't know if they're in visual range.
Well, Jakara would wave to Nacho from the window up above.
Nacho, how closely are you paying attention to things?
Well,
Inside
he's in this
check.
sketchy house, so I guess you would like. You know
Alright,
what,
roll
Nacho's? You know what Nacho's gonna do? Nacho's just gonna go invisible.
Oh!
Nacho casts invisibility on himself
All right, when do you do that?
right now. He's doing it right now.
After you I said
After I'm
Jakara,
done stealthing, yeah.
you're looking down at Nacho, and you're trying to wave and get his attention, and then all of a sudden he just disappears.
Jakaro
Nice.
rubs his eyes and blinks a couple times and looks at Toby and go, "Where'd he go? Where'd he go?"
Okay. And then
I don't know. He's your friend.
So this is like this thing I'm standing next to is like a way up to the next floor, right?
So it's just a collapsed portion of ceiling.
Yeah. But
At
does
this
it form
point,
like
I
a
would-
ramp, like or?
It does not. No,
Does not?
There's furniture that you could move if you wanted to.
Okay. Nacho waves. Oh, I can't. I'm invisible. God damn it.
Invisible.
Invisible wave.
Well, no one followed Nacho. This is terribly awkward. Well, I guess Nacho can't really lift any furniture. Is there like a
Linger until
table?
something happens. You're invisible.
Yeah.
Don't waste the
Chill out.
spell.
Yeah, I guess he'll just hang out.
Hanging out.
Yeah. Wait for
All
somebody else
right.
to do something.
All right. So Horvath is going to motion to Starburns to take up position so that he can see into both you called this the kitchen? This is the kitchen area?
Dining area.
Dining
And
area.
you actually remember that from looking last night?
Yeah.
So that was the dining area. And it was just like a dilapidated table, and then on the only thing you remember from the night before were the small like twig figures on the mantle.
Yeah. And no one happens to be in there, I guess, because they would have seen us kicking the door.
Yep. Yeah. There's no movement that you guys can see.
All right. So Horvath motions to Starburns to take up position just inside the room here, so that he can, if needed, provide cover fire to both the ground floor of the courtyard and the above area, presuming it's like a balcony on the top floor.
Yep.
Okay.
Actually, it's
Well, it's
not really. a balcony. There are windows on
windows.
each side.
Okay.
Yeah, you should be able to see most of them on the upper level map.
Okay, so maybe I won't position him over there. Well, actually, no, inside the door I think is probably still good because he can cover this doorway here, which could be an issue considering how many creatures we have in there. So he will, maybe he'll go into like half cover behind the tree and watch that door. As for Horvath, tough call. Tough call. I guess he's gonna go into the dining room and listen at the door to see if he can hear how many voices, like how many people are on the other side.
All right. I'm just checking one thing. Okay. All right. Roll a perception check for me. Roll 2 perception checks for me.
How about a nat 20 on the first one?
All right. On the first one, as you walk into the dining room, you're passing the mantle with the small figures on there, and you look at them a little bit closer, and they oddly seem to resemble the party.
The League of Friends?
Yeah. Even in the little one that doesn't look human, it kind of reminds you of Flareon.
Oh,
Ah,
man.
Flareon.
That's awesome.
You better grab
Crazy.
those.
That's nuts.
And then you so you notice that, and then do you do anything with that information?
Shit. Yeah, I pull out my iPhone and take a picture.
Send it in the group chat.
Yeah, let me write this in my group scroll that we have going. I mean, shit. Yeah, I want to inspect them further with I don't know, Arcana inspection to see if they're magical or some sort of history or insight or investigation. You tell me. I want to know if they're magical though. I want to know if they're they're voodoo dolls, if they're like tied to us somehow.
Okay. Yeah, roll an Arcana check.
All right, I got no bonus on this. Just gonna need some luck. He looks at Morty for some guidance. Morty, guidance?
Am I near you?
Yeah, kinda.
Close enough.
Yeah, I'll go over and slap you in the back.
Quick slap in the back. Arcana coming in. Ooh, plus a D4. Don't even know that I'll need it. Fucking 20. Yeah. Tell me if they're magic.
Roll another perception check for me.
Oh, God. Good enough.
So, as you're inspecting them, you don't recognize them as like a voodoo doll or like any sort of like magical, item or tool that you've ever like
Tokens.
heard of or
Yeah.
seen before. But as you're looking closer, you notice that there's nothing like holding them together. They're not like, there's no like strings or anything that you can see that's kind of like keeping them together. They actually seem to be like naturally grown into those shapes. And then I need everyone to roll initiative for me.
Oh no! I triggered the trap, guys. It was a trap all along. Fuck. Should we get some initiative rolls for Toby and Starburns?
Yeah,
Yeah,
somebody.
James will do that.
Well, I'll do it. Yeah, I have their
Yeah,
stats.
roll some 20s, I guess, over there for us, James. If you would.
Yeah. Let's see.
Morty,
All right.
use your brand new dice. Morty's got brand new dice.
No, I use the digital ones, but yeah, I got physical dice now. All right, I'm good. It's passed. That was fucking rough though.
Welcome back, brother.
Yeah, it's good to be back.
Question for you. You been in the house all week?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I went to work a couple days. Why? What's up?
I don't know if migraines are part of the COVID thing or if you
It
just
always
have migraines.
it always happens to them at the start of spring, pretty much.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
it's like seasonal sometimes. Like when the seasons change, I get hit with them.
All right. Fair enough. Just don't want you to have COVID.
Yeah, but I don't want it either, brother.
Oh, Starburns with a nat 1 on his.
Oh, jeez.
And I assume if it was something else, it would be
Also-
like constant.
Another clarifying question: is Hawkeye up here with me?
He is actually. I moved him up. I was trying to figure out what he would do, but he still has his bow ready, and so he decided that going upstairs would be the better vantage point, and followed you.
Good man.
You saw him pretty nimbly cross the dilapidated stairs as well.
So you guys are like upstairs looking down on the courtyard area.
Yep.
Yeah, we have a few windows to the courtyard area.
So everybody up there have ranged. I assume the hunter man probably does.
Except for
Toby
except for
throws
the little
dagger.
guy.
Yeah,
Toby.
Toby's got
Oh.
daggers.
Yeah, you should have taken Starburns with
Yeah,
you.
well, why is
instead of
Toby up there then?
Was-
Just because he's your
Toby's my
homie?
guy. Yeah.
He's your guy.
Okay.
It's my right hand man.
Fair enough.
This is gonna be a mess.
I agree.
Alright. I have everyone except for you guys in my initiative so far. So, all right, we got Morty with an 18.
So
You're rolling
I
initiative,
also
12
kind of
twigs.
think that I may or may not be in the cone of silence.
Yeah, you could possibly still be.
Yeah, would probably go upstairs, I assume.
Let's see.
I honestly feel like they're different scale, which is weird. They're off by like 1 square. I've been trying to like
It might
The
just look
upstairs
funny
and
because of the
downstairs.
fog of war on the second level.
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if
I
your
mean-
your characters are in it right now by like a square.
And
I mean,
Okay.
if we wanted to do like some complex geometry,
well, I was just counting squares.
12
it's
feet
it's
off
1, 2,
the
3, 4.
ground from the center of the circle.
12
You
feet
probably
off the
the
ground.
cone. That's the average
Oh,
height of a story, right?
Yeah.
So you'd probably only be at like a radius of, I don't know,
Well, I mean, presuming Morty
7 to 10
the-
feet without
yeah,
doing
if Morty
actual
put
math.
the point, Morty put the true center of the sphere on the top of the door,
Right.
then it would go for both the ground floor and the second floor.
I probably would have like moved it further back a tiny bit, to be honest, to make like more of it be outside than inside. But definitely some of it on the front door. That's probably like my intention, what it would have been. But it's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine where it is.
Yeah, so I feel like upstairs you're not gonna feel the effects
Well,
of it as much.
all I'm saying is
not gonna be
I'm
as
looking at it
wide.
more like the depth. Like it looks like it goes 3 squares down from the door. 1, 2, 3, which is like the window. So there's probably like 1 tile that's like closest. You know what I'm saying? Looks like these 2 tiles are probably not.
I think where you guys are, you wouldn't be in the sphere anymore. Yeah.
Alright.
That window's probably not covered.
I wouldn't worry
Okay.
about it too much.
Good to go.
Who am I missing? Nacho. What was yours, Nacho?
No, I think I got a 13. Yeah, 13.
10, 13. All right.
And you said Starburst got a nat 1. What did Toby end up with?
Toby got a 16.
Okay.
So he's tied with Jacaro.
Also,
Mhm.
on our map, is that hole in the ceiling or the ground, or the crumbling in front, right next to Eagle, Hawk, whatever the fuck his
Falcon.
name is, Falcon,
Gotcha. Falcon.
Falcon. Yeah, on the map it has like the
I
same
think
thing as Nacho.
Yes, I think that's to denote that the roof is open there.
Yeah. All right.
The floor is fine, but just above it, kind of like the
Yep.
room Nacho's in, above it is
Yep.
what's affected.
Okay.
Okay. So a lot of things are all happening at once. As Starburns takes up his post next to the well in the tree, all of a sudden, vines just start creeping out from the well around him.
Oh, jeez. But actually, this is great. I'm hoping Starburns dies.
Jacaro sees this from his window and his eyes widen.
And you start to see the formed. At first, it just looks like vines creeping slowly, and they start to speed up, and then you notice that they're actually forming bodies as they come out of the well.
Jeez.
And there are 5 of them. At the exact same time, the 5 little effigies of the group start to move as Horvath is inspecting them.
No. Crazy.
Oh, Horvath, easy.
I'm sorry, dude. I had to inspect them.
Somebody wants to do me a favor and shrink these down to appropriate size.
Yep.
The trees will be small, so even smaller than you guys. The vines would be about the same size as you guys.
I think our tokens are as small as we can get them.
Yeah, we're on.
Are they? Okay,
max.
yeah. So we'll just make them all
Small.
Let me see. Let's see if Starburns is surprised. He is surprised. Everybody roll a perception check for me real quick. Oh, except Horvath, you don't have to. You already rolled yours.
Yep. Got mad perception and arcana going on right now.
All right. So, let's see. Nacho and Jacaro are surprised as they are still kind of checking out the areas that they're in. And then, and Starburns is definitely surprised, but as Horvath is inspecting them and Morty is watching him from the doorway, they both pick up on very slight movements of the effigies. And so as they start to come to life and start to leaf off the mantle at Horvath, they are ready. Falcon.
So the things that look
Is
like us, the
also
little dolls are
surprised.
attacking Horvath now.
Yeah, they're
Oh, great.
yeah, they're like
Oh, they're not
puppet
voodoo dolls, are they?
They're like puppet mastering, jumping off the shelf at him.
Great.
It's Horvath's worst nightmare.
Toby kind of well, never mind. Falcon's still surveying the different windows from above the courtyard, and checking on the doorway to the south of him. He doesn't seem to know what's going on. Morty, it is your turn. You are seeing this happen.
Okay. Morty is gonna move forward, like to here. And let's see. What should I do? So alright, I already got the silence going on. That's my concentration.
Well, at this point, that's really not important. The silence anymore. It's in the doorway.
I mean, it could be, but it's staying there for now. I guess so. I have like a full turn right now.
Yep.
Okay. I will. Fuck, I can only cast one spell. Let's see. I still haven't used any level 2s. Alright.
Morty
We're
cast
gonna.
Bless.
No, not right now, because that's a concentration that would drop the silence. I just want to see if we're gonna need it just yet. I will. I guess I'll just. First off, I'll run up and hit one of them with my hammer.
Yep.
Do I need to get closer than this? I imagine. I'll just go right next to him.
Yeah, they're gonna. Yeah, one more step.
Okay.
Don't be afraid. Don't be scared.
All right. We're swinging the hammer, and we're not gonna hit.
Damn.
You're not gonna hit. Not with a
Damn.
nat one.
Damn.
Well, Morty will
damn,
say shit, and then he will cast the fist.
The fist.
Fist is gonna be coming out in a sec. Sorry. All right, fist.
Yeah.
There it is.
Sorry, it's like too many things. I can't move it. All right. There it is. All right. And now I'll roll the fist. He's going to try to attack the same one. Sorry, just got to find my thing. I'm all discombobulated. Oh, that's damaged. Never mind that.
Unless you hit, then it's good.
Okay.
All right, you hit.
Yeah.
And so the fist materializes in front of you, aims for its dick, but the
Sure
fist
does.
is like the same size as the thing, and just drives it into the wall, just completely squishes it.
Awesome.
Roll a d6 for me.
D6.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Which
Is it going to hurt
dog
one
do
of
you-
us? Yeah.
No, better not be
There it is.
Chikaro.
3.
Don't touch my guy. I want to keep mine.
I
It
believe that
kills
would be Horvath's effigy. So you see the small, well, slightly larger than all the other ones, holding a large shield. It just gets crushed against the wall. Nothing happens.
Morty, what the fuck?
But you did kill Horvath.
Kill the
Horvath.
Horvath.
So not voodoo dolls.
Not voodoo.
Okay.
All right,
Potentially.
anything else, Morty? I'll take that as a no. No?
Yeah, sorry, I was muted for a second.
Oh,
I just
okay.
I just said it's fucking creepy, and then I just looked at Horvath. That's it.
Been waiting to do that for a long time. So it's Toby's turn. He was not surprised by what happened. So first thing he does is like nudge Drakaro with his arm and point down into the courtyard at the vines coming up around Starburns. And let's see.
Chikaro is no longer surprised.
Yeah, he got you out of your surprise. Ooh. You see Toby just take out two of his daggers. And he just whips both of them at. Well, he takes out two daggers and then a third and whips them all at the vine creature that's closest to Starburn's back. I should probably start coloring these. Purple one.
So I meant to ask this earlier. I was gonna wait, but I presume these I guess at this point, these windows are either open or not like glass windows. Are they just like open, windows?
Yeah, they're open at this
Rare.
point just because everything's so broken down. One or two of them have like a little bit of glass remaining,
They're
but
like shattered.
for the
or
most
something.
part, they're just broken down windows that aren't doing
Okay.
much.
Cool.
This might be kind of brutal, but just to save myself time, I put them all on the same initiative. So we'll see what happens there.
Alright.
It probably just means Starburn's gonna die in like one turn. But...
Oh, well, then I don't own my knife. Great.
Yeah, there you go. I'll save you one knife. So Toby throws 3 daggers. Nat 20.
Nice. Toby. The Tobes. The Tobster.
Unnatural 20. And the 22. He hits with all 3.
Dude, Toby's a beast.
Yeah, Toby's my homeboy. Halfling.
Not bad for a character I just made up on the spot.
Yeah, he's a legend.
I fear he's gonna be with the party for a while.
He's
Yeah.
not going anywhere.
He's
Alright,
the stand-in
yeah.
for Quarion.
Quarian's always talking about his pets. Drakaro just found his.
Ah, jeez. Don't say that.
Jesus Christ.
Sweet. A
You're
total
gonna
of
protect that thing with your life now.
a total of 22 damage.
Damn.
Whoa, he's on Drakaro's level.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, he critted on one of them, so that helps.
That's true, and he threw 3 of them. So
Yeah, he might not have many daggers after this. But... Drakaro, you're not surprised, so
yeah,
you can take a turn now. Thanks to Toby.
yeah. Is that really that for sure?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I mean, there's no official rule for that, but that's what I decided.
No, I know.
Toby
Well,
would
I'm
do.
just. I'm just wondering if that would be the case going forward, like, right?
What are we talking about?
Oh yeah, interesting point. I'm opening myself up.
Yeah,
to
I'm just saying, like,
trouble
if I
there.
would be like, oh, hey guys.
I would say you'd have to be like within. You'd have to be
That's-
able to.
Yeah.
It's probably not going to be a thing moving forward. Just so you know.
Okay, that's fine. All right, noted.
We'll see.
Drakaro, what would I do? I guess I'd want to shoot, but
Choose bow.
I mean,
I'm
you saw that dude
more,
throw all those daggers, and it probably looked really cool.
yeah, no, that is cool. Well, I want to I want to know if about this door that I'm at. Was I hear anything on the other side?
Roll a perception check.
Seven.
7. You do not hear anything on the other side.
All right. Dang. All right, Jakara would shoot his bow at So wait, did that thing not die? That little man hit
It did not die, but it
took a lot of
seems to
damage.
have slowed down a lot compared to the other ones.
Yeah, Jakara will follow-up shot.
Steal
I'm
another
going in for
kill.
the kill. Stealing
Yeah.
Tobin's kills. He's not gonna want to
That's
hang
what
out with this if you steal his kills, dude.
That's what I do, man. I sense a wound. Oh, I missed anyway. Maybe 12.
No, you hit.
All right.
Wow, low AC.
Found it.
Yeah. So 8.
Plus $1 million. Yeah, you don't really have to roll damage, I don't think.
Okay.
Yeah, you only
8
needed 4 more. 4 more to
and-
put him over the top. All right. So you follow Tobo's lead, and fire at the one that's creeping up behind Starburns, and you drop it. Let's see. It is anything else, Trakara?
Nope. Sounds good.
All right. It is the little munchkin plant's turn.
Which one? Any of
All
them.
4
All
of
of
the
them.
ones that are left. 2 of them are going to attack Morty, and 2 of them are going to attack Horvath. So Morty, 13. I think misses.
No good.
15.
Also no good.
Just a bit outside.
Horvath, 16 misses.
Yep.
Anything but a nat 20 misses, essentially. Another 16 misses. So these small flailing figures of yourselves just start like clawing at your guys' shields uselessly.
Actually, I think the shield. Yeah, if you attack the shield, doesn't it do damage against them? The thorn
Oh,
shield.
your reaction
It's only
can
it's
do
only
damage.
if they hit, yeah, if they hit you, then you can use a reaction.
Oh, that's right. Only when I take damage.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's right. That's right.
which mechanically doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but
Yeah,
we're just
no,
not gonna
it's good.
think about it. Just don't think about it too hard.
You gotta give it the push back. Someone
Yeah,
just pushes on it. It's not gonna hurt them. You gotta jab it back at them.
Fair enough. All right.
Okay, so that was their turn. So now everybody who can see the courtyard, which is just pretty much Toby and
Starbrand.
Dracarys, and Nacho, sees those vine creatures creeping up. Excuse me. So the green one moves forward and lashes out with its vines on Starburns. Probably hit. Yep, that'll hit.
Nice. My plan is working.
Oh no.
Starburns is going
He
down.
was
Starburns in
greedy.
the killings. He wasn't supposed to be there. Maybe he was. I don't know. 9, 11
I put him there on purpose.
damage.
Holding on to this dagger.
So the vines, like, also like wrap around him,
Oh, jeez.
and he is currently like struggling against them after they lashed out at him. Starburns too.
Starburns is doomed, man. We need like
Starburns took
danger
11
close
damage.
napalm strike on this courtyard. Where's Corian with the napalm strike when you need him?
So the orange one also goes for Starburst. And will miss somehow. And then Dracarys and Toby As you're looking through the window, you see this yellow one approach the wall below you. You can't see it too well. And then a little time passes, and you start to see vines coming into view, creeping up the wall. As the red one approaches a similar location. Let's see. All right, so that's all the vines. Nacho, you were surprised, right?
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
Okay, so that was your turn, and then Horvath was not surprised. So it was your turn.
Negative surprise. All right. So now that we know that killing one of these little things is not gonna hurt us, no voodoo. I think I don't know. Do we need to kill these? I mean, are they that bad? Kind of cute. All right, so
They just didn't hit us.
Yeah.
They'll do damage. We gotta kill them.
all right, we're gonna kill them.
Put 'em
Long
in your
sword to
pocket.
attack.
Can you leave the Drakara one though?
Maybe I'll take it with us. All right,
Put it
so
in a
20
jar.
to hit.
That'll hit.
That hits. Damage coming in. 7 damage.
Roll a d6 for me.
Oh, geez. Who's it gonna be?
You should just kill Morty because he killed Horvath.
It's true. I should pick the Morty one.
That
That's
would
okay.
be perfect. And we're gonna kill them all anyways.
Nacho. The one that slightly resembles Nacho. It's like wearing a weird cloak. It doesn't have like any facial distinguishing markings. You just like slice it in half with your longsword.
Done. It's killed.
Done. Killed.
Done. Trashing him.
Yep.
Yo, these count as kills. Someone's got to be keeping track of
that's
kills
true,
for
that's true.
Aquarian.
Oh yeah.
Somebody put it in the
Aquarian's
counter.
not here.
All right, fine.
Taking notes.
Yeah.
So Drakara's got one, Morty's got one, and Horvath's got one.
Mm-hmm. Anything else, Horvath? Not until level 5 when you can attack twice.
Yeah, right. That's gonna be so great. Can't wait.
It'll help a lot.
I know.
I get fireball at level 5. Smile.
So no, nothing else this turn.
All right, it is Starburn's turn. He was definitely surprised, and he is now grappled. So
He's
he's just like
He's
struggling against the vines that are slowly.
So what kind of saving throw
Consuming
does
him.
Starburn's do? Starburn's gonna have to do something to get out of the vines.
Yeah, but he's still surprised, so he doesn't even get to do it
Oh,
this
yeah,
turn,
he doesn't.
this round. All right, top of the order, Falcon with his 21, but not being perceptive whatsoever. Finally realizes that there's something going on in the courtyard. Kind of comes up behind Toby, looks down through the window and sees what's happening to Starburns, and he takes out his longbow and fires off 2 shots. Misses with the first one, as he's trying not to hit Starburns in the process, and he misses with his second one.
Oh no.
Who
I
is
may
this
have
guy?
actually made Toby stronger than Falcon. We'll see.
That's funny.
Morty's turn.
Morty. Okay. Well, Morty's gonna move the fist next to Horvath. He's gonna try to punch the one that's highlighted in blue. Oh.
Yep.
That hits.
Sorry, I didn't see the roll. It was just
It's an 11.
pretty sure that misses. Yeah, misses.
Okay. All right. Well then, he's also seeing this opportunity. Get on the scoreboard. We're gonna go ahead and do some scorching rays. 15. That turns into a 22, 12, and 23. One was meant for each of them.
Yeah. The second one misses.
Okay.
The first and last hit. So.
Okay. Let's roll some fire damage. Oh, 2 on the first one, and then 4 on the second.
All right. So the second one hits the figure that looks like Quarion, slightly taller and more slender, just goes up in like a puff of smoke. The first one, well, the 2 hits the one that looks like Flareon.
Mhm.
It is now on fire and reminds you even more so of Flareon, but
Nice.
it is still moving.
So one got killed.
Yep.
Okay. I'll take this one away then.
Is that all you care about, Morty?
What? Counter?
Somebody's got to catch
It
up.
was killed? You tell me I killed it? Okay, good.
Let's see. Nacho, from above, you hear the sounds you were hearing before die down for a second. And then you hear footsteps above you, moving briskly to the north. And you hear a little bit of shattering glass. As
Someone just burst through the window. Did they just like ninja out those windows?
yeah, and as you hear that, and you see
Oh my!
orcs drop down from the second story into the courtyard. As you see that, in disbelief, you hear 2 thuds to your left.
They probably don't know you're there
Do
though.
I recognize any of them?
They appear to be orcs, not half orcs.
So
They're
not
all
like
brandishing.
the guy. Yeah, not the super one. That
Right.
one
Yeah,
shot
they're
Marty.
all
Okay.
holding like either long swords or great axes, or like heavy mauls. Or I should say great swords.
Okay.
They
Dang.
land next to you, and they at this point do not seem to notice you.
Okay.
This one's actually probably close enough to get up to what's his face and hit him. Great axe. It's like a D12 plus 2. All right, Starburns takes another 12 damage.
He's gonna be toast.
This one just kind of moves into the room. This one moves into the doorway, looking into the courtyard. Oh, that doesn't really make sense. This is going to move to the other courtyard. So.
They just screw taking staircases. They're just jumping.
Let's see. All right, so that's
They're blocking my doors.
Orc's turn. Now we got the little guys. One's
Do you
gonna
lose-
attack.
Do you lose your invisibility when you do damage?
Yeah. If I do
Okay.
damage
Yeah,
or a
what's
spell.
what's the deal with invisibility?
I have it for
How
an
do you- yeah.
hour. So
For an hour, unless you what?
do damage
how would you
or a spell.
Okay.
Or if someone discovers him.
Is it? Yeah. When that happened. Oh, okay, never mind. Is that the orcs' turns when all this is happening?
Yeah, it was the orc's turn.
Okay. Okay.
So now it is Dracaro's or Toby's turn, whoever you want to go first.
I want to know about the imminence of So you said that I could see two different. Are they crawling up? Are they at my window yet? The guys that were crawling up, or you said they just like disappeared? I can't see them yet.
They're not at the window yet, but you can see them below the window. They're
Okay.
close.
Does Dracaro want to do?
I feel like this is a good time to remind you. You have a
Yeah. Well,
Molly.
here's what I was. Yeah, that's what exactly what I had in my head, but I'm afraid to light the whole building on fire.
True.
But I guess, and I don't want to kill the guy down there either. I don't know how
like
they
a
work.
Stone courtyard.
All right, fine. Dracaro throws his flask of alchemist fire out the window down at the horde of.
How much space does it cover?
I have no idea.
It'd
It's
be
just a
it'd be nice
flask.
if it could hit all of these guys, but it probably only hits these two, I imagine.
I think it like splashes within 5 feet or something like that. If I remember correctly.
Yeah, then how about this? How about because I don't want to get our friend. He's wounded. So if I were to throw it like straight down, could I like hit the two that are climbing the wall with that fire? Or with the flask and like shatter it? Or would that not make sense?
Yeah, you think that would probably work.
Like, yeah. All right, then I'll throw it like straight down at the two climbing the wall, hoping to like
It doesn't-
splash them both with
It
some
doesn't
fire.
say how large of area of effect it does.
Yep.
It seems like
We're gonna
it's
have to
more
find
or
out,
less
buddy.
like single target is what it, according to
Yeah,
that
yeah.
description.
Yeah, it does.
What's it say? I have no
seems-
idea what it
It
says.
seems like it's single target according to its description. Because it doesn't
What
say.
does it say? That's what I'm asking. Someone read it to me.
All right, fine.
Yeah, it just says you can throw it as an improvised weapon, up to 20 feet, making a ranged attack. On a hit, target takes 1d4, and at the start of each turn, you can end the damage by making a dexterity check. Get rid of it.
No, I do not want to do that.
Yeah,
That is the lamest shit I've ever heard.
I thought it could go over an area of effect.
I thought it was gonna be like fire, burn all these things. All right,
I
well
mean,
in
I
that
would
case,
probably say that it could splash like 5 feet, but
yeah, but even still, I don't want to do no 2d4 or a 1d4 to like
But
two
if they
different
fail,
ones.
they stay on fire.
Yep.
yeah,
No.
it's a continual. Or they
Yeah.
waste their turn getting rid of it.
Yeah, exactly. It makes them waste a turn.
Keeping it in my pocket.
'Kay.
Now let's reassess. Knowing that. Yeah, Dracar will just maybe hang his head out the window and shoot down at one of the two climbing to protect me and Toby up top. So I'll shoot at the red one.
Okay.
Dude, Toby's been in this party for 5 minutes, and you're protecting him more than anybody else in the League of Friends.
Yeah.
Yep.
That one.
Yeah.
From there.
That one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so yeah. Actually, yeah. Well, I did get in that one. So from there, I'm going to my movement. As movement, can I open this door, or is that an action?
Yeah, you can open it.
I want to open it.
You get like one item interaction per round too.
I want to open
opening
the door.
a door, like pulling a lever, that sort of thing. It doesn't really take much. Yeah.
All right, opening the door.
All right.
Looking what's on the other side.
You open the door. It looks like a master bedroom. That is much like the rest of the house. Very run down. broken furniture. It looked like the bed maybe was kind of used lately, but it's pretty much just like a mattress at this point. Let's see. That's about it. I mean, just initial glance, you don't really notice anything particularly exciting in the room.
All right, then I'm gonna look back at the window. I am going to cast. Should have done it before, but I'm gonna do it now, so I don't have to do it next time. Cast Hunter. No, I'm not gonna cast Hunter's Mark. Nope. Just gonna. No, that's it. Dracar's done.
Saving it. All right.
Yeah, I don't want to lose it.
Toby's going to, out of respect for his friend Starburns, going to throw another. He only has 2 daggers left, so he's just gonna only throw 2 this round. 13 will hit, and an unnatural 20 will hit. Five plus 8, another 13 damage to the orange vine creature that is hanging on to Starburns right now. And he's just gonna stay there. He's kind of ignoring the ones that are climbing up the wall right now. It is the little thing's turn, so there's only 2 left, right?
Yep.
One will chase after Morty, and the other one will go after Horvath. Morty. Maybe it'll hit. It's gonna be close.
What do we got?
18?
Morty uses his reaction.
For a disadvantage.
Yeah.
12.
Nope.
All right. Horvath. 12. Nope.
Negative.
All right. Those 2 are done. It is the vine creature's turn. So, the green one is going to... Actually, I think the green one is the one that's... I don't know if I rolled for the green one last time, actually. So it's going to attack Starburns.
Starburns, no.
Now you like him? 13 will actually miss Starburns. The orange one is going to attack him again as well. With 12, I think, will miss too. Yep. The red and yellow ones climbing up the wall have now reached the lip of the window. One of them is going to attack Toby, and the other one... Actually, Toby's short. Might not see Toby initially.
Yeah, Toby's got cover.
It's going to overlook Toby and attack Falcon, and then the other one's going to attack Dracara. Falcon with a 23 will get hit.
Is Falcon in the same window as the other 2?
Yeah, he was standing behind Toby.
Boom. Now he's there.
So Falcon takes 7 damage and is grappled. Dracara with a 22. Another 7 damage, and you are grappled.
Okay.
which basically just means you can't move on your turn unless you break the grapple. You can still like attack and do everything else. You just can't move. Vines. Nacho. Your turn.
All right. What's the distance in one of these squares?
Each one's 5 feet.
Okay. And what is this thing right here? Is that like a fireplace?
That is a fireplace. Yep.
Okay. So would I be able to shimmy up it to the second floor? Is that a thing?
You trying to pull a Santa Claus?
Like
Not to
like
the
a wall
roof.
walk up the,
It's-
up
yeah,
the
it's-
chimney.
Pulling a reverse Santa Claus.
So that goes straight to the roof then.
You. I mean, off the top of your head, you wouldn't know whether or not there's an exit to the second floor in that same chimney.
Okay.
You could look.
I got stuck in this room unless I want to jump out a window, so I might as well like hopefully
Ooh.
like you know.
Yeah, roll a stealth check, but with advantage.
Oh,
5. All right.
thank goodness for the fucking advantage.
So you creep up to the chimney stealthily, and you kind of look up it, and you see, that it does look like there's an opening above this, with like a grating.
To the
So
second floor?
It looks like there is a fireplace on the second floor as well.
Okay.
You'd have to. It's a tight fit, but you think you can make it up, and then there is like a metal grate separating the two fireplaces, just so that stuff doesn't fall from the
Okay.
top down to the bottom.
Is there a way where I could remove the grate? Probably don't have the tools for that.
I don't
Maybe your
think
mage hand could help.
Probably wouldn't know until you got up there.
Okay. Well, I'll try to go up. Like, might as well try to go up it. Like, and see if I can get the grate loose.
Roll a acrobatics check.
Yep.
That's my
All
boy.
right. So you like shimmy yourself up there real fast. You get to the grate. It's not too hard to remove. I guess the most concerning thing about it would be whether or not you're gonna make noise while you're doing it.
Okay. Yeah, I mean,
But essentially, you could just kind of push it up and slide it out. And
Yeah,
you should be able to
I'll
get
try
out.
to, you know.
Would that be a sleight of hand to try to do it quietly or something?
Yep.
Okay, so I guess I'll roll sleight of hand.
All right. So you push it up and you slide it out. And as you do that, just makes an awful like screeching noise as it scrapes against the stones next to it. And you hear from below, "What the fuck was that?"
Excellent.
Nice.
Let's see. But you moved it out of the way. Let's see, like 13 feet. You probably have enough movement to like pull yourself up and through at this point. But you're essentially gonna end your turn like in the fireplace on the second floor.
Okay, well, I'll do that.
I like this. I like where this is going. Whatever you're up to here.
Yeah, I'm just kind of winging it at this point.
You should ready your crossbow
Well, he can't.
facing down.
I'm in a
Uh,
chimney,
no?
dude.
well, right now I'm in a chimney, but I'm gonna. Not sure.
He'll be able to do stuff once he gets to the window on the second floor.
Yeah.
So you look at this room. Again, another room that's in very much disrepair, but you can tell that some people were living there. Likely the orcs that came down were using that as their living quarters. It's a bunch of broken down beds and things like that, but it looks like somebody's been using them recently. Other than that, quick glance, you don't really see a ton interesting in this area.
So is that last piece of fog of war something, or is that a wall?
Which one?
The one in the room that Nacho's in, the upper floor.
I
There's still like a random fog of war that you can't see like walls. So I'm just curious if it's.
I feel like this is
it is a wall. Yeah, my fog of war is covering the wall a little bit. Yeah,
Okay, all right, that's fine.
it's a wall.
I feel like this is a true test of Nacho's character right here. It's like clearly his friends are in trouble, and he right now is invisible and has the ability to just go like rummaging through this whole house for free because everybody's distracted.
Yeah.
Or he could help his friends.
Well, the only ones in I guess they're grappled now, but Starburst is getting messed up.
That's not. But I mean, there's windows everywhere. You could be like peeking out the windows as you're like rummaging through the house,
Yeah.
which would be like make perfect sense for a rogue to be doing shit like this.
All right, Nacho, I would say that you can't really do much more with your turn
Yeah.
after all that.
Yeah, let's do-
Horvath, you're up.
Yeah, attacking the little figurines on the shelf, not going after anyone substantial, just
Yeah,
messing with the puppets. So
going for the one that looks like Morty.
Just getting rid of a
exactly.
minor annoyance.
Yeah.
Okay, that'll hit.
So, 15 to
I don't think you can not kill it. So
yeah, 15 to hit is a hit. I
that'll
presume?
hit. Yeah.
Yeah, because that
Alright.
one's damaged for 2, or one of them's damaged for 2.
Yeah, and then 7 damage.
Yep, that'll do it.
Another one
Alright.
for Horvath.
Another one for Horvath. Nice. And I'm gonna end it there, I guess. Just chipping away.
You
So
can
you
still
guys
move.
don't, yeah, you guys don't
That's true.
actually know what's going on in the other room, but you do hear screaming at this point.
Yeah, we
From-
probably hear a
coming
ruckus.
Coming from Starburns.
So let me see what's going on upstairs. So no one upstairs is fighting, or you guys have been
No,
shooting
they're
down through the
fighting.
window?
They've been shooting down, yeah. And they actually just got attacked by the vine.
Yeah.
Crept up the
Yeah,
wall.
actually, let's move the red and the yellow upstairs now. I'll say.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'll just draw a little thing just so we know.
Yeah, because you could still see them from the courtyard if you're on the
Yeah.
first floor and wanted to attack them, you could.
Yeah. I'm just gonna put a red yellow dot here. That's where they are, above us.
Yep. All right, Horvath, where'd you move?
I'm gonna go with some strategy here, and I'm gonna move. I'm gonna go out the dining room. I'm gonna look at Starburns as I run past the door. I'm just gonna go right up the stairs.
All right.
Ooh,
Why are you
be
going up
careful
the
of
stairs?
bro.
Oh my god.
Going
Make
upstairs.
make a dexterity saving throw as you go up the stairs.
Oh, that's right.
He's a big one.
Creaky stairs. Dexterity saving. 14.
14 does not do it.
Oh,
As you're going up the stairs, the floors just collapses beneath you, and you fall. And underneath the staircase, there's actually wooden spikes that have been planted.
Oh no.
No.
So roll.
That's what you get.
roll. I'll have you roll your own damage. Roll a d6.
Running up the dang stairs like a madman.
5 damage.
There are 5 wooden spikes, and each one rolls
Oh.
a d6.
Oh, no.
Each one's a D6.
Jeez.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so roll 5 d6.
5 by Horvath.
I'm already dead, kid.
I didn't make this. This is actually the book. I didn't do
22.
that. Oh,
You're alive, right?
I'm alive.
that's a lot of damage.
I would not be alive.
Like pretty much everybody else would be dead other than Morty, right?
Yeah, Morty's
Alright.
also a tank.
So you are now under the staircase on the first floor, flying up to the spikes.
Horvat has eliminated himself.
Yeah.
Starburns' turn. He is going to try to break his grapple. He breaks it.
Oh, what a guy.
And then he's gonna make a break for it. Which unfortunately means he's gonna get full of attacks of opportunity against them. But
I shouldn't
gonna
have told
try-
Horvath he could move. God damn it.
Yeah,
Get
what the
it.
fuck, Marty?
yeah, he's gonna try to get away, but the vine creatures are gonna get to attack him again, and so is the orc. So this might be
What the best too was,
bad.
he preempted that fall with, I'm gonna do something tactical.
Yeah.
First vine misses, second vine crit.
Oh no. Our friend is gonna die.
7,
I don't
So-
know.
6.
So what do you? How
plus
badly do you guys want to
2.
heal the meat shield?
Which meat shield?
This guy is tanking all his damage right now.
Starburst?
Yeah.
Is it Toby?
No.
I don't care.
Well, when this guy falls, we're next.
So Starburns starts running. The first one that had grappled him before tries to grab him again, but can't. But the orange one is able to latch onto him.
Yeah, that's not going anywhere.
And the orc also takes one more swing at him and misses. So he made it like 5 feet away before getting nabbed again by one of the vine creatures.
Yeah.
Top of the order, Falcon. He's going to try to save. Oh no, he's got a vine thing like
Yeah,
right
he's
in his
grappled, I
face
think,
right
right?
now, right? No, Dracaro's grappled.
Oh.
Save me!
So he's gonna take a
Get this thing off of me!
he's gonna take a step back. He's gonna fire at the one that is not holding Dracaro.
I hate this guy.
He's more allegiance to Tobo at this point. So he fires 2 arrows. The first one misses. Oh my god, Falcon rolls like shit. He only got 2 and a 3. He misses with both of them.
Dang it.
Morty, you're up. Still got a twig thing in front of you.
Yeah.
This one's on fire.
It's on fire. Okay.
It is.
As
This is
in
I think
it,
it's the Flareon one.
as in it might die from the fire that it's engulfed in right now if I just leave it alone.
Might.
All right. Well, Mori looks to the fist, indicating he wants it to move, but before it moves, because I can also attack and move, right, with the fist.
Yeah, it can attack and then move if you want. Yeah.
Okay, it's going to attack first before it moves.
I mean, it's your fire. You'd probably get the kill whether or not you attack him.
Yeah, but I can't get close enough to attack anything else anyway, so may as well just finish the job.
Got Horvath in a staircase.
I don't
Yeah, dude, heal me up. Heal
What
him up. Heal him up.
know.
I'll do what I can, brother.
All right.
Well, this is bonus action, so I still have my full action.
You lay your hands on your own self.
All right, so I assume that's
Oh
gonna
my.
kill it. 10 damage.
Yep.
Okay,
Just stuck in a closet.
Alright, that's
laying
gone.
hands on himself.
and then I'll move the fist. The fist has 20 movement, right?
Yep.
3, 4. All right, so fist you can only make it like probably like here, and then I'm gonna go. I assume I heard that commotion from the
Yeah.
stairs.
Yeah.
All right. I'm
Well,
gonna go over
Might have been
Horvath.
in the cone of silence.
hold on. And I started here, right? So 1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
4, 5. Yeah, as far as I can go. All right. And
Is he
you're
moving?
gonna you're gonna
Oh,
get a
there you go.
heal.
Nice.
You're
Heal him
gonna
up.
get cure wounds and try not to fall on some more spikes. Oh, that's rough, my friend.
Oh, that'll do. That'll do. $20.
We don't have our good berry machine currently. It's broken.
Yeah. Book an ice cream machine.
Chikaro gave all his to Tobo, so
I gave him 3.
So you got 7. I'm coming for those 7.
I'll roll him down the stairwell.
There we go.
drop him into the pit.
It's no longer stairs. It's just a pit of spikes.
Yeah.
So who's up? Probably one of the bad guys.
Yeah, that's all I can do. It's been end of my turn.
Yep.
Chikaro
it
and Tobo are
is-
coming up.
It was the orc's turn. So
That's bad luck on that heal, man.
Oh,
they
no.
both go over to the fireplace and see. As they look up, they see like Nacho's feet like just pull into the second story as they're looking up.
Oh, dude.
Oh no, you're still
I'm
invisible.
invisible.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. So they look up. They see that the grating is
Yeah.
moved.
Drop it on their head.
I was gonna say, yeah. See if the orcs are even smart enough to like realize that that's
If only-
a thing.
If only Nacho had a hand grenade.
Yeah, the perfect time to just drop fire on their faces.
Yeah.
One of them's like, "Well, I don't see anything." And I was like, "There's usually a grate up there. Let's go up and check it out."
Oh, jeez.
Oh, coming for you.
So they go over to the hole in the ground. It should be right about the end of their movement, and do a little alley-oop, sort of 2 hands on the knee. Here's a lift sort of thing.
10 fingers.
Yeah, exactly. And one of them. So Nacho, you're like currently like on your hands and knees right in front of the fireplace. And you see, you're invisible still, but you see one of the orcs kind of climb out of the hole below you. And that is the end of that one's turn.
Bro, you could just push him back down.
But with
I don't-
that, I don't know if that. We'll see when it's my turn. But yeah.
Yeah. That's the gray area right there.
Yeah.
Then Morty, you hear one of the orcs say, "There's more of them." Then he starts running towards you.
I'm in the silence right now.
Oh, so you don't hear him say that,
No.
but you see one of them point towards you and start
Oh.
running.
Like this
Ooh.
way? You're saying
Yeah.
from that way?
because
Okay.
he can see you through the doorway.
Okay.
Actually, he should be able to reach you. So.
The fist doesn't get opportunity attacks because it can't be targeted, right?
Yeah, it doesn't, unfortunately.
Nah.
I feel like it should, but so a 24 to hit. Unless you want to use.
It's not a crit, right?
It's not a crit. It was a 19.
I'll let it go.
All right. For 7 damage.
Ow.
That's his.
Morty, that's an hour
turn.
the fist.
Morty.
Morty, okay.
Morty got outed.
Morty got out.
You need a little
The other
hand,
one
brother.
is gonna rush forward. He sees you guys, but he's gonna take one swing at Starburns as he passes. That'll hit. Ooh, Starburns getting beat the F up.
Server's gonna die.
14 damage.
He gonna die.
You owned out. He did.
Going dead.
He's still up
This guy's a tank.
somehow. Alright, that's is the orcs. So we're at Toby / Drakaro, whoever's going first.
Drakaro's gonna let Toby go
Alright,
first.
Toby is going to pull out his rapier now that he's out of dagger. And he is going to attack the one that is grappling you. Um, 3 times.
Toby!
It's a 25, 12, and a 10. He hits with 2 of them.
The demise of Toby.
And for 5, and oops, that didn't roll great on the damage. 10 damage. And that one is the red one, right?
Does that break a grapple?
It does
or
not, no, unfortunately. So it's your turn. You
It did 10 damage, you said?
10 damage, yeah. So it's your turn. You are
Mhm.
you're restrained, so you can still attack, but
Yeah. Yellow. 22, 4, 5, 6. Fuck it. I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark on the one on me, and I'm gonna try to shoot it, kill it.
all right.
18 to hit. 12.
So you actually,
plus-
since you're restrained, you have
sorry.
disadvantage.
Okay. Well, in that case, still hit.
Still hit. All right.
All right, so 12 plus 9.
On the one that's on you.
Yeah. So 21.
30. All right. So as it's like faces coming up into the window, you just fire an arrow directly into it, and you feel the vines around you relax, and it falls back down into the courtyard.
Face arrow.
Face arrow.
God, he's
Nice.
so cool.
And I'm going to say,
Another one for Jakaro.
thanks, Toby. Really helped me. And that's another one for Jakaro.
You stole another one of Toby's kills.
Toby saved me. I'm in debt to him.
And that's how
From
you retain.
there, yeah.
So you can move now since you're not
Yeah,
restrained.
right.
Take
I
the
just
stairs.
want to.
Good bad.
No, I'm good. Yeah. I think that's everything. I'm just gonna just move back a little bit. Stand behind Toby. I'm good.
All right. Toby's turn. He's going to wait. No,
Oh, Toby already
Toby went first. Okay. So we got green vine. Gonna move up. Attack. Starburns again. Which will hit. For 8. Starburns is looking rough. The red one is going to attack, or orange, I guess. Orange is going to attack him again and hit. For 7 damage. And the orc is going to. Orc's gonna keep moving on towards Morty. Well, it's not the orc's turn. So there's just one more, which is the yellow one. Okay. Yellow one's gonna attack Falcon again. And will hit.
Oh, I gotta roll concentration. 7.
Oh yeah, you gotta beat that 7, yep.
Oh, easily done.
Good job, Morty.
Alright, so the Falcon is restrained. He took 9 damage. And it is Nacho's turn.
Nacho. Okay. I think Nacho's gonna get involved here. And just for the record, if I was to push this guy down the hole, like that counts as damage, and I'd be visible, right? Or
I don't know. Maybe you do a stealth to like
Need to hear the
slide a
wording.
hand and you just
Yeah.
shift down the hole.
I'm thinking might just
We're gonna
like
have to rules lawyer this one. Let's see the wording. I think you might
Yeah.
actually. It depends on if it says attack or.
I'm probably not
damage.
even like strong enough to push the guy anyway, but
Because like if a
Worth a
yeah,
try.
like who does damage? Is it Nacho doing damage?
it would be the
if he were to
fall,
and,
like
you
yeah,
know?
if he
right,
like
that's
they
what I
hit the
mean.
ground, so
So it's the spell invisibility. Is that what we're using?
yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We need the internet.
Oh yeah,
word
the
here.
spell ends for a target that attacks, so depends on if it's an
Is
attack.
it push
So
and
is
attack?
that an attack or an action?
Yeah. So technically, it is an attack. So it's-
Okay, well if I'm going to
make it-
attack this, I'm just going to walk up to this guy and do inflict wounds on him.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Pulling out the big guns.
Straight up inflict wounds.
Yeah.
Is there a save or something for that?
I don't think so. I think it's like I have to roll to hit, and then
Yeah,
so 19. That'll hit, right?
that'll hit. Yeah.
Okay.
Sick. Oh my goodness.
So.
What is inflict wounds?
Dude, you got 2 10s and a 7.
Oh,
Is-
two ten, three
It's a
D10s?
humongous
Wow.
like early game single target spell is what it is.
But it's touch, so
Dang,
you have to.
that's-
Like, you have
Yeah,
to
it's
be
single. Yeah,
right
you gotta be
next to him.
close and single target.
It's almost as much as I did. Dang.
Well, it's good for a rogue because you can run up and then run away.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. So you inflict death upon him.
Oh shit. Dude, that's so sick.
One shot.
Yeah.
Let's see what the other one does. So he falls back into the hole
He's
behind
just a
him.
fucking pile of guts and like blood.
directly on top of the other one.
Dude, that's nuts.
So the other one is knocked prone and kind of stuck under the corpse that you just dropped down
Nice.
into the pit above him.
And do I still have movement?
Yeah, you spent like 5 to 10 feet of movement, so you should have.
Okay. And the other one's prone, so I'm thinking I just go and I just shimmied back down the fireplace.
You could just probably jump down that hole and if you
Oh,
really wanted.
you think I can jump down the hole?
Yeah. You can jump on top of that motherfucker.
Wa-
Okay.
That's up to
You
you though.
get
You do what
attacked,
you want.
though.
Well, you know.
You should do that on your next turn. Jump down and attack. Jump down
The
now.
hole's-
You're gonna be
the
end of your
hole's-
turn, right?
Big enough that you could probably, yeah. If you jump down the hole, it wouldn't take any movement, so then you would still have like 20 feet of movement afterwards. But
So he's prone though, so he'll have to use movement to get up, and then
he'll use half of his movement to get out. Yeah.
There you go. Jump down, get just out of range, and stick your tongue out at him like, man, oh, man, oh, man.
well, I mean, if I jump down, I'll be like right next to him.
But you still have like 20 feet of movement.
Okay, so I'll jump down and then 20 feet. So that's like, I assume I'll have to do a check for the jump. I don't know, like right there.
Yeah, it would be a acrobatics check.
Yeah. This could either be good or bad.
Fucking
again. Oh,
barrel rolls when he hits the
It's-
ground.
And how far can I get away from him? Like,
So you moved 10 so far. So whatever you have left
Okay.
after that.
so then like, he's like there,
Yeah.
something.
And what's your movement speed? 30?
30, yeah.
So you get like 4 whole squares away from the opening.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. It's like there.
Yep. Yep.
I kind of want to actually stay out of range of the doorways, so the other fellas can't see me.
Okay. All right, that was Nacho's turn. Horvath, your turn.
Nice.
Mori came over and healed you silently, and then
Mm-hmm.
you saw an orc run up and attack him.
Yeah, you need some lay on hands. It's an action. How you doing?
No, I'm good.
How you doing?
Alright.
I only took 7 damage. I'm good.
How you doing?
All right. So there's this orc right in front of you, huh?
Mm-hmm.
It's not very nice. So Horvath kicks the spikes out of the way.
Before you do what you're gonna do, I would just recommend don't do anything that deals thunder damage.
Dealing thunder damage. All right,
no.
fine. All
Don't
right,
do
fine,
it. Don't do it in the silence.
Don't do it in the kind of silence. Got it. All right. Buddy system. Horvath begrudgingly gets up, wipes himself off, steps past Morty, and puts himself between Morty and the goblin, or the orc,
Yep.
and rolls for attack. 15 to hit.
That should hit. Pretty sure. Roll damage.
Rolling damage.
Yep, that hits.
All right, 7 damage. So you don't want me to use Divine Smite.
If it does thunder damage, it won't work in the silence.
I think Divine Smite does radiant damage, doesn't it?
Then that's good. Then you're good. I was just letting you know that anything with thunder damage wouldn't work in the silence.
It's just whether or not he can do it. I don't know if it takes a
Oh,
verbal
is it?
component or not.
Yeah, I always lose where it is. Action. Where the hell is Divine Smite?
It's probably
Inspiring Smite. No, that's afterwards.
Yeah, once you
Here
once
it
you
is,
hit.
down here. Sorry, it was just blocked with my. Yeah, when I hit. Yeah, so it's 2d8 radiant. So
Does
it's
it
the
say-
7 plus the 2d8 coming
Does
up.
it say you have to say like something out loud?
No, it says I can just expend 1 spell slot. So 6, 3, so it's 9 plus the 7. So that's 16.
All right. You have smote him.
You can do the thingy too with the bonus HP, right?
Doing the thingy. And then I'm going to use Inspiring Smite. And roll 2d8 plus 4 for temporary hit points to dole out to people.
He's doing it.
He's doing it.
Yeah.
So that's
Oh,
7
that's rough.
hit points. I know that is rough, but it's 11 total. Morty, I'm going to give you 5.
Oh my man.
And I am going to take the other 6.
Yep. The
And
purple
that'll
orc is dead.
Nice. That's another one for Horvath. He's got 3 today.
How's
You got
how's Horvath's health after taking that fall?
Well, Morty healed him up with some nice 6 cure wounds, and then he just got another 6 temporary hit points. So overall, he's at 26 out of 36.
Oh,
Yeah, he
that's
recovered
good.
half his
That's
health
good.
back
Yeah,
that he lost.
that was a little scary.
That was a big fall.
That was a rough trap. Yeah.
I know. Well, you know, what's his name didn't tell him about the stairs.
That's true.
It is true.
It was a cone of silence that no one was supposed to be following me.
Let's see. That's Horvath. Oh, it is our friend Starburns' turn.
Starburns still alive.
He soon will be dead.
He's done his
Starburns.
job.
Break free
Yeah.
and run away.
Yeah, he's bought us enough time.
It actually worked out very nicely as far as
I
like.
feel
Yeah,
like
it's a
Toby
good
will
thing I
get the
put that
dagger in his
dagger
place.
up on the table.
I feel like,
Needed all the men we could get.
you know,
Dude, there's still a
All
ritual
right.
going on in the room next to us, guys.
Yeah, we're barely gonna get out of the
Starburns.
lobby.
I
Starburns
missed that part.
tried to get away, but did not. That is the end of his turn.
Yeah, Morty, you're gonna have to at some point, probably by the time we get this under control, move your silence into the ritual room so they can't complete whatever ritual they're doing.
Okay. Fair enough.
Falcon,
Sh-
instead of
should
trying to
we-
break free, is gonna fire 2 shots and miss both of them. Falcon
Dude, he
sucks.
stinks.
He just
Drakara
hasn't
1 and
rolled.
Rep.
He hasn't rolled above a 7 his entire every time. He gets 3 attacks, so he still can't
Hasn't
hit
hit
anything.
one since we've walked into this building.
Morty, it's your turn.
My turn. Okay. Well,
The orc is dead. You look into the room and you see Starburns surrounded by an orc and 2 of those vine creatures. That's
so I'm gonna put the
one
fist.
climbing up the wall.
I'm gonna put the fist right in the middle of all this, and I'm gonna go for the orc. Actually,
Alright.
actually, no. I'm gonna put it there, and then Morty's gonna move up to here, and he's gonna say, he's just gonna grin and say, "Wrap it up."
Bit up.
I'm just gonna try to get him with his rope.
The orc
Yep, 15 dex save.
Dex. We rolled a 16. I assume it's,
Motherfucker. Yeah, he saves.
I doubt he has a negative on his dex, so he
Probably
saves.
not.
Yeah, +1. So you got a 17.
Okay. Well, Morty looks to the ground in shame, and now he will try to punch him in the nuts.
Well, that will hit his nuts
Good.
No,
Very good.
hit it.
for 9 damage. All right. It is his turn. After getting punched in the nuts, he's
He's
trying to
trying
like. We're just
Trying to
gonna,
move- I'm just trying to move the fist, but it's like stuck because it's caught in all these guys.
oh yeah.
There we go. Whatever.
He's
It's
gonna
fine.
bellow out in rage and come after you, Morty, with 19.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Oh no, even more. It was a 21.
Yep.
So 7 damage.
Also, I'll take off the temp first. And then -2. Right? It goes from the temp
Oh.
first, right?
temp first. Yep.
Okay. Oh, and now I gotta do my thingy concentration check.
Yeah.
Oh, easily done.
And then Nacho, you're not invisible anymore because you attacked, right?
Yep.
Okay. So you see the orc on the ground, kind of half underneath the corpse of the orc that you dropped on top of him. He just kind of like bench presses him off and throws him to the side. He stands up and lets out another bellow and charges you and attacks. For 21.
I'll use a shield spell.
All right. So that puts your AC up to
22.
Okay, cool. So he misses. As he charges, his axe comes down and just glances off a sphere of light in front of you. And he bellows in rage again.
You gotta give me one.
Yeah.
Of them.
That shield spell's pretty handy.
Nacho's such a cool rogue using all this magic.
Yeah.
Yeah, he like hardly ever gets touched. It's,
Yeah.
He's fucking
it's
climbing
good. It's really cool,
chimneys,
actually.
He's
Yeah.
like fucking...
Yeah.
Morty uses his warding flare on a little puppet, but then is just like sees an orc with a like fucking massive weapon. She's like, yeah, go for it.
Yeah, whatever. That's because your constitution's like through the roof.
Yeah.
Horvath, you're up.
Nice. I don't want to go anywhere near that freaking room, dude. But I guess we're gonna have to, huh?
Yeah. Join the party. Join the party. Maybe heal our friend Starburst while you're at it, or me.
Do your charge. And
Yeah.
be like,
Actually, yeah. Do that. Do that. Do that.
Charging.
Charge into the room.
Charging into the room. Going for this guy right in front of Morty. Charging in. Gonna use my bonus action. Gonna attack. Sword to hit. 19 should hit.
Oh, yes.
Yep.
Thank God.
So the attack, and then the bonus action will be, what is it? +5 to bonus damage attack roll. So whatever this is, +5.
So,
Fuck, it's low.
6 plus
11.
5, 11.
That's fine.
Oh, yeah, you already took a dick punch, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you do 2 bonus actions or no?
Me?
No.
I thought I just heard you say bonus.
He just said bonus action, but it's his action.
Okay.
No,
Alright.
he said bonus damage. Is bonus damage to his
Yeah.
attack
Okay.
roll.
Alright.
Yeah, so that kills him.
Yes. Horvath
Damn
has
it.
4 today, kid.
So Horvath just
Horvath.
charges into the room
Fucking
with a
snake.
sword like right in front of him and just skewers the
Yes.
orc in front of Morty.
Just wipes him from the board.
Yeah,
So-
just like drives him out of his way.
You know, with the whole stair incident, you started off rough, but you're really finishing strong here, Horvath. And we needed it with being down Quarion and all that.
Yeah, true.
I actually missed the Vine's turn, so I'm gonna do that before Starburns' turn, just to see if he dies or not. Right?
He's probably going to.
It's not
Nice.
looking good.
Then these vines are going to restrain us.
First one misses, despite their advantage on him. The second one hits. For another 11 damage.
He gone.
He is unconscious.
Well, we can still save him if we,
Good.
If you want.
you could lay on hands him for
Yeah.
1 just to get him up so he has another turn.
Yeah.
So the green one was holding him like in its vines, tried to lash out at him again, but missed. But then the yellow one, orange one next to him, just like completely thwacked him in the head, and you see his body just go limp. He's no longer fighting the vines anymore.
Oof.
And it's his turn, so he gets to roll a death saving throw.
That's true. He can save himself.
He passed.
Oh,
Wow.
Starburns
He's-
resilient.
he's got one
1 save. Good for him.
one up,
Now he's just got a crit save, or we actually pick him up, one or the other.
and he's out. Yeah. Falcon's turn. Falcon is still grappled, but he's going to attack. Maybe he'll finally hit something. Oh, I think he did. He hit.
What?
He hit.
Nice.
Where is he?
He's over here. Right, probably talking about his stats.
Yeah, yeah. All right, so he hit on his first one, and he got a nat 1 on the second one, of course. So 4, 9, 16 damage to the one that was holding on to him, which is the yellow one. All right. It's Falcon's turn. Morty's turn.
I feel like Morty and
Um,
Horvath just went, and I haven't gone in forever. Was I missing something?
Morty
Didn't
went.
Morty
And then I
just
did
do the
it.
fist
No,
stuff?
yeah. No, you're right. I did skip you guys. I skipped Toby and Jakaro because I had you written off to the side. Sorry, I did the orcs and then I went past you. Okay, let's do Toby and Jakaro's turn then.
Yeah, I'm gonna let Toby go first in case he can kill this yellow one.
All right, Toby's going to attack the yellow one with his rapier 3 times. He will hit. He will hit. He will hit.
Damn.
What a boy, Tobes. Get a kill.
D8 plus 4.
You don't get those kills as part of your tracker, just so you know. You don't get
Oh, I'm
Toby's
trying-
kills.
I could have easily stolen this kill. I want that to be known.
25 damage.
sure.
It is not known.
All right, so this is interesting. Technically, Toby would have gone before Falcon. Who gets the kill, Toby or Falcon?
Toby's a legend.
All right, Toby just starts hacking away at the one that's holding on to Falcon, and its vines start to drop, and again he loses purchase on the wall and falls down to the courtyard below.
Yeah, Toby.
And now it's Drakara's turn. So there's no longer any vine creatures in the window, Drakara.
Yeah,
Um,
Drakara's gonna acknowledge
you-
Toby's
you went into
awesomeness.
Yeah. Well,
And
head
then
nod.
I will, yeah, and I will say, "Good job, little lad." And then I will stick my head out the window, look down into the courtyard, and take a shot at one of the guys down below. I think one of them was damaged, right? Green one. The
Orange
green one
one's
taking
damaged.
damage. The orange one.
The
All right, I'm
green,
gonna shoot
the
the.
green one's not. Yeah.
I thought that was the one that the
Orange one's-
fist was at. It's the orange one.
The fist
Doesn't matter to me.
attacked the orc.
Oh, the
Which is
orc,
now-
and that's
the orc
dead
is
now.
dead,
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna shoot at the orange one, seeing that it's been wounded. Um. Hmm. I'll take the.
Little
I'll
miss.
take the. Yeah, I'll miss. And then with that, Drakaro's gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And I'll look into this room. Is there a door or a window to the upstairs room?
There actually is not.
There's nothing, huh? Oh, and I think I
There's
lost my
nothing.
token.
So you're in the bedroom. Yeah. I might be able to grab it for
Oh,
you.
shoot.
It's behind the fog door. There you
Yeah,
go.
I can't get it. Thank you.
So you go into the
Alright, so
bedroom.
that's just
There's
a
actually.
wall, huh?
Yeah, you actually. I'll let you rethink that because you would have noticed that when you looked in the room earlier.
Okay.
Last turn. So yeah, there's no door on that wall into the upper part of the library.
Dude, what the hell is that room then? Oh, it's just a room in a room.
It's
Okay.
yeah, so it's above that spiral staircase that Nacho saw. I don't know that
Right.
you would.
But it's
Drakaro would
just
necessarily
enclosed,
put
huh?
that together. Yeah.
Okay. All right, and then in that case, there's no more up here. How far down is the courtyard? 12 feet? Is that what we decided? Probably no, it's more
Yeah,
than
it's,
that.
it's a standard story. If you wanted to drop, you would just have to roll to make sure you didn't take any damage. But it would be a small amount of damage.
Actually no, fuck it. Dracaro's been going down way too often. I'm just gonna pass my turn.
Alright. I know we're pretty late and we're almost done with this battle, but I really have to piss, so I'm gonna just run and do that real fast. And we'll
Okay.
finish
Fair
this.
enough.
Yeah, go ahead. But we can strategize. See what's going on. Get Morty up to speed. Morty missed the whole investigation at the beginning.
Yeah, what happened
Recon
there?
mission. Nacho just did a little recon. Saw that the ritual was going on in here. There's an
Oh,
orc. There's an orc doing a ritual, and these four are the viney boys from like the forest that attacked us the one time.
yeah.
I think it said there's like 12 guys in there.
I wrote it down. Let me see. You're right. 12 twig guys and one half orc doing a ritual. And the only way in there is that one door. And then the windows. Oh, no. Look what there is, guys.
A chimney.
Dracaro can drop down. No, that's too scary. I wonder what's in this closet.
What do you think if I silence him like this? Leave enough space on the edge for us to do our shit.
Yeah, I can't see it, but I'm assuming I know what you're talking about.
Like that?
Yeah. Yeah, we can all stand in the corner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
So we got what, 2 viney boys left?
2 Vanny boys left. One's taking damage, one has
Oh, and
not.
then the one orc that Nacho's
and-
dealing with.
Yep. Who has taken
Alright.
minimal damage at this point. Alright, so that was Dracaro's turn after
So-
I screwed up the whole
so, yeah, then,
order.
Yeah, that's alright.
And then I
then you know
went to
what?
Falcon. So it's like
Dracaro
almost
is going to use his
Dracaro's turn
movement,
again.
though, to just stand over here. Look down the chimney.
Okay. You hear like odd chanting that you don't recognize coming up through the chimney grate. So did I just do Morty's turn or not yet?
No, I haven't
We
gone yet.
called his name,
I was
yeah.
I was about to, and that's when Dracaro told me that I had screwed up, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's Morty's turn then.
Okay. Morty's gonna attack the green one with the fist. Actually, I guess I can just leave it here. Just want to get a little bit further away.
Yep. That'll hit.
Cool. 8 force damage.
Okay.
So it's still good.
Still good. That one actually hadn't taken any damage yet. So.
Okay. Let me see how many spells I got left. I guess I'll then walk up over Starburst, his dead body. I don't want to get that close.
Not dead yet.
Yeah, he's asleep or whatever. And if I cast Burning Hands, would I be able to get both of them at the same time?
Yeah, you could position yourself that way.
Okay.
You'd probably be a little bit more like to the left of him.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that. It's like over there. Standing over his body.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Okay. All right, I'll do that then. That's a 15 deck save. Oh my god, what the fuck? All my fire spells I roll so low.
On the damage.
Yeah.
I think they both failed, so that helps.
6 damage each then.
6 each. All right, that is Morty's turn. So now it's the orcs.
Is it my turn again?
Yeah, almost. It's the orcs' turn, and then it's your turn again. Yeah.
Whoa. Where's Horvath and all this? What is
I
going
know.
on?
I know. Right? We went so out of order last
we're-
time.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Fair
because there were 3 16s, so I had you guys all written like next to each other, and then I missed you
Okay.
guys. But all right. So orcs' turn, attacking Nacho.
I think that guy, he already went. Because, like,
Yeah, Nacho's got to attack him first. Because he attacked Nacho without Nacho doing anything to him. I
So
wouldn't.
if I-
Nacho, because Nacho's initiative is. That's what I keep going. I keep going back to the initiative rolls. Nacho's got 13.
Nacho's 13. The orcs are 17.
but he already attacked me once. And I
Right.
was
This is a new
shielded.
round.
But I never got an attack in
I'm-
between
I'm
the
the-
two.
I'm the
but-
top of the
Yeah.
order.
Right,
Oh,
but
but I
Nacho
know what
should have
Nacho's
gotten
saying.
an
Nacho
attack
should
in
have gotten an
between the
attack on him at
two.
some point. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, he's right. So
Yeah, I don't really know.
I was just trying to figure out what I did there.
I think it went from Morty to Horvath last time. I think we skipped the whole round almost.
I may have skipped. Yeah. Maybe because I just
And then
wrote
we went
Nacho as
back.
an. I just wrote Nacho as an N, so maybe I just like saw that and thought it was Morty and just went to Horvath
maybe.
next. Skipped like an entire
Or-
round essentially.
Dang.
That's why you don't drink and play D&D.
It's whatever.
All right,
I
so
let Nacho go.
let's see. I would say Nacho should get a turn, and then I'm pretty sure after that we're actually evened out.
Yeah.
Other than
I went one more time, so then I would just not go at the start of the next run.
right. But I think I already did the start of next round. I did Falcon and I did you, which are the top 2.
Yeah, so just let's go Nacho, me. and
I
then
think
pick it up-
Nacho, and then
pick it up from
I
there.
think Nacho and then Starburns.
Yep.
To see if he's dying or not, and then it goes back to the orcs, Toby, Dracaro, Horvath, that order. Yeah. All right.
This is an epic fight,
Sounds right.
by the way.
It is epic. Well, it's like multi-level, like a lot of guys.
Yeah, it's all over the place.
It's cool.
For my own sake, I did not include the ritual portion of this.
I assume that they're still doing their ritual, like uninterrupted.
That's how I played it off because I didn't
Yeah.
want to have to deal with bringing all of them in too. But okay, so we decided we're gonna do Nacho's turn, and then I'm gonna be back at the orc's turn after that.
Okay. Nacho is gonna try to sword
Kill him.
stab this guy. Is that 15 hit?
15 will hit. Yep.
And then his bonus action is gonna be try to dagger stab him with his other hand.
All right.
So 15 total damage.
So okay, yeah, that'll be good. I don't think that dagger is gonna take into account that you're using your offhand, so you wouldn't get your proficiency bonus in it. So just like
That to
in
hit or
future,
damage?
you would subtract 2 on your to hit, so that was
Oh,
actually a
okay.
14, not a 16. I don't know if there's a way to do it through the app. I'd have to mess around with it, but if you're using if you're not like proficient in two-handed weapon and you're using your second hand to attack, you don't get your proficiency.
Oh, okay.
So you still get like the dex bonus, but you wouldn't get the proficiency bonus.
Did
so
a
it wouldn't be
14 hit?
+6. It did hit.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay. Cool. Nice.
Yeah, you still hit. So you got an 8 plus the 7 that you did before. He is dead. On the board.
Board.
And then any movement you want to do?
No, I'll stay here for now.
Okay. Nacho. And then I did do Horvath, right? Or I did not? 'Cause I feel like he hasn't gone in a while either.
No, I don't think we did Horvath.
Okay. So I think Horvath has a turn, and then I think we're back to Toby and Drakaro after that.
Okay. Sounds right. Sounds good to me. So how many bad guys do we still have in this room, Morty?
There's
Two.
Just the
Yeah.
two?
Okay.
Just the two?
two vines, yeah.
And you're standing over Starburns. All right. Let's see. So I'm standing right there. I have to move 10 feet to get that charger bonus deal.
Looks like you should be able to get that for the green one, yeah.
Yeah. It's on the fence.
Close. I'll give it to you.
Giving it to me. Yes. All right. Charger it is. Charges at him. Rolls to attack. Oh. 14.
14 will hit.
Oh, coming in. Let me get an extra 5 on top of this. 12.
Nice.
12 on the green,
Green
one,
one.
you said? Let me check. It's in here somewhere. 26. He is dead.
What? Got
Horvath
5?
catching up on this, man.
Yeah, you got 5 kills so far.
5 frickin' kills, kid.
All right, so Horvath.
House is cleansed.
And while Horvath was doing that, I rolled another saving throw and I got a natural 1 for Starburn, so it's 2 fails. So, Morty, you notice out of the corner of your eye that his breathing is starting to slow.
Oh shit.
And it is Toby or Drakaro's turn, whoever wants to go first.
Karo is inspired by this epic fight. Drakaro is going to
Sucks.
cast Zephyr Strike. Which,
Just save it for the very end.
yeah. I'm ending this now. Well,
Yeah.
I'm ending this.
For sure.
With all the extra movement speed too. So I get an extra 30 feet of movement speed. I get advantage on an attack roll, and I get an extra D8 of damage from that spell I did. So Jakaro is going to run to this close window, dive out of it in a dramatic fashion, down into the courtyard below.
Yep.
Like Batman.
What kind of roll is that? Acrobatics?
Yeah, or athletics, whichever.
What do I? Oh, athletics is +4. We'll do athletics. Oh, nat 1.
Oh, no.
Nice.
He falls head first and breaks his nose.
Face plant on the ground.
Uh,
God.
So you don't land very smoothly. You take 2 damage from the fall, but you still have enough movement to
Oh, that's
get
good.
yourself up and
Yeah, I
make the
got
attack.
60 feet of movement this time.
Yeah.
All right, let me take 2 damage. All right, so I dust myself off, look around, pretend no one saw what just happened, because I was trying to be heroic and now I look like an idiot. But I'm gonna shoot at the orange one. That's the only one left.
Yep.
And I'm really gonna concentrate, like really, really hard,
I
and
don't know
use
what
my
that means.
sharpshooter feat.
Oh, okay.
All right, so it'd be 20 minus 5 would be my highest, so it's 15 to hit.
Okay. Where did that second one come from?
Oh, I had
You just hit it
advantage.
twice by an accident.
I have advantage.
Oh, from the
right, yeah,
from
the
the
thing.
Zephyr Strike. Yeah, gotcha.
So 11 plus 10 plus a D8 plus a D8. So 46.
46
yeah.
damage?
That'd be 21 plus 15, so it'd be 36.
36.
But yes, 36 damage to a creature that only needed 6 more damage to die.
Yeah, what are you thinking?
Yeah.
Dude? What do you just spent? Did you spend a spell slot to do the sharpshooter thing, or is that a
Yeah.
feat?
No, that's just a thing.
No, the Zephyr Strike.
I
But
did use Zephyr Strike, but that was for a reason though, because I want to run over to our buddy with that extra movement speed, and I want to drop a few good berries in his hand.
If you revive Starburns, I'm
Yeah.
giving him your dagger. Dead serious.
it's too late. He revived Starburns.
I revived Starbird.
Nice.
Starbird.
Finally, not letting the
Then
NPCs just
Jakara
die.
will take a bow after doing all that.
How many how many
many
did
good
you give
berries?
him?
I'm only 2.
So you've got 5 left in your hand,
Yes.
and then your other homie has 3.
Yes. All of that is correct.
Funny, the actual party hasn't received any good berries yet.
Does anybody need it? Jakara looks around. Anybody need any? Hands with his
No,
open
it's
hand
fine.
with his
I don't
5
think you
good
can give them
berries
to
in there.
multiple people. Probably.
Well, I'm just extending my
the-
hand out. Anyone else can choose to grab them if they want. Just offering them.
How many is it?
That would
I
be out
got
of turn.
5.
I think that's everyone, right? Did we kill everyone?
Yep.
Looks like.
Mm-hmm. Besides the ritual boyos.
Yep.
And then Jakara's gonna look around at the group and go, "Did anyone see where Nacho went? He just disappeared in front of my eyes, and I haven't seen him since."
Morty shrugs.
No, yeah. Nobody actually knows where Nacho is right
Yeah, I
now.
know. And then I look up at the window and I call up to my new pal, Toby. Go, get down here, Toby. Coast is clear.
So am I aware of the ritual?
Yes, because Nacho saw it on his recon mission and relayed it to the group that we know that that's going on in there.
Okay.
And you can remind the group that we might not be done yet, if you want.
Yeah, Morty points to the door and says, "Shh. We got some unfinished business in there."
I'm sure they
Yeah.
heard Drakaro fall out of second story window onto his face.
No.
so-
Morty, you should probably, if you happen to have any spell slots, move that silence into the other room.
Maybe
Yeah,
a little bit.
Maybe. Just a little
A little
bit.
bit.
Morty does that.
All right. Well,
Leave us a little room.
For next time.
yeah, I was gonna say it's 1:15, so I
Okay.
think it's a good
Yeah.
time to stop, and then you guys can strategize for next session.
Yeah, we already did, but we're ready to go.